sounds ideal.
I guess you'd be able to communicate with normal people. Or at least other shopkeepers.
I'm gonna try working on like a really important project that I put hours and maybe even months into. It just falls apart in like a minute. It's like, oh yeah, I put so much thought and money into this. Then Rowley walks up with an axe, chops it
I don't
down.
have an axe. Wait, what? Do I? Hold on.
I don't think you do.
No, you don't.
No,
You
I
have
threw
swords.
away. I have no. Okay, so I did have a hand axe. I think I had 2 hand axes to start. But
Yeah,
I'm
because
pretty
you
sure
start
I
with them for
threw-
throwing.
I threw both of them and never got them at some point because they're not in my inventory anymore. So I'm
Five
pretty
billion
sure I
making.
threw them and forgot to pick them up. So
Yep.
Speaking of stuff in your inventory, fucking get remove curse. I want to get rid of this stupid fucking bow before it starts going poorly.
Seeing as you
Well, there
need to
was
pick
a
up
sleep.
you need to pick up Rain, so I'm guessing you'd have to wake up Amelia to be able to do
Oh
that.
yeah, Amelia's watching.
Unless
over
you're just
Rain.
gonna
Yes.
pick the lock and just say, Rain, come on, we're leaving.
I mean, I'm
Just
going
let
to
Amelia
try and
sleep.
wake them up, and then if that fails, then lock is being picked, and they're being woken up anyway.
Either way, you can ask Amelia to try and decurse you.
Yes, I'm going to.
Is
And
it
then
morning
it's
or
kind of-
still nighttime?
Well, it's still be
Well,
night.
we're starting at in the morning.
Okay.
So.
Oh, see ya.
Then I cast remove curse on him.
Woo! That's a pog champ.
So the
Hate
curse
this fucking bow.
disengages.
It never really got a chance to
Yay.
fully engage, though. The one time it made me roll a will save, I actually succeeded,
Mm-hmm.
which is the reason why I'm able to ask for remove curse.
Well, as far as you know, anyway. But
I make
let
assumptions
me think.
constantly. I'm
I have
making
to let
this
a
one
dog
too.
into my room. Be right back.
yeah,
Well,
Chase.
I have a
After you had
short
made money,
sword.
would you have returned back to the inn, or at least a inn, or an inn?
I don't really have anything else I want to do, so yeah.
All right.
Wow, the whole team's back together for the first time in like a week.
Well,
Well,
you say
minus
that,
one.
except
Are we
well,
start? Hold on. I'm gonna
one
record.
person at least, and maybe 2, depending on Drake's paranoia.
All right.
Oh yes, Drake again. Let's go to the mage tower.
Oh my
Well,
god.
No,
Where did
I've
you
given up
sleep?
on that one.
Did you just sleep in the cart?
Well, doesn't he have a room
You
though?
have a he has a room now.
Mm-hmm. He got yelled at for doing that the first time. So
Look, it's my safe space.
Oh my god. You don't learn. You don't.
well, at least you sleep in the cart with that issue. No one bothers you tonight, seeing as you paid and whatnot. But so I think probably starting with Rowley, as you guys are all kind of getting up and doing your own things,
Oh,
getting breakfast,
no.
etc. So Rowley, you wake up and immediately feel a sense of loss, like something is
no.
missing.
I check for my sword.
Yeah, it's missing.
My magic sword.
Yeah, the magic sword
Fuck.
that you cannot lose because it's important. Like
Uh,
you're missing a piece of your soul. Important.
yeah. What else? Okay. What else do I have? Let's
I
check.
mean, honestly, with how far that curse has progressed, you might as well be missing a piece of your soul for
Pretty
real.
much.
anything?
Do you bother taking the time to count out gold? Because otherwise,
No,
there's
fuck that.
nothing else. Yeah, nothing else
Okay,
seems to be
yeah.
missing.
You can subtract my gold at any point. I don't care. Raleigh's that's not gonna. Oh, he's much more concerned about the sword. He can count his gold later.
Hey Mitchell, last night could I sneak in and take some rally gold?
Seeing
No,
as Rowley
you
is
don't know
not
where I am.
in.
Yeah, no, Rally's not here.
Yep.
Okay.
So you wake up, you notice that immediately before your eyes open. When they do open, you see, and like now that you're kind of paying a little more attention, that you are probably in like a stable or like a back room, as there are a few boxes around and barrels and like a small pile of hay that you, Gimnar, and mysteriously not the other, not your other companion, are laying in. He's still like sound asleep.
All
In
right.
fact, you actually you do have at least one extra thing that you're holding in
Oh.
your sword hand. It's a very empty bottle of some like arcane liquid. It's
God
empty,
damn it.
but
Okay.
the bottle is. You still have the bottle. Yeah, sitting on one of the boxes, just kind of like holding your sword and like kind of looking at it lovingly, is a drow with glowing orange eyes and a glowing orange crystal in his other hand.
Cool. I'll take that back.
Yeah, he just kind of like looks over at you, rather well, in only the elfiest way to be dismissive, and just kind of like keeps it like easily out of your hands for a moment. Wait a moment, I'm just making modifications.
Why? I'm taking steps closer at this point.
He just kind of like he smiles at the sword and then just kind of looks sidelong at you. For entertainment purposes, I suppose, is the best option I can give.
Oh no! Me as a player does not like this one bit. I don't
Me
like
as a
this
player
one
does
bit.
not like this one bit.
No, none of the players should. Very bad.
I love this.
Oh, God.
You're a
fuck off.
motherfucker, Chase. That's why you do.
Yep. After like before you even make it to him, he's only standing like 10 feet away. But
Yeah.
after a couple more
I-
steps,
I
or not
assume
standing,
that my
he's just
steps
kind of
are.
like lounging. Yeah.
I assume my steps are very difficult to take.
Yeah. Could you make a con save, by the way?
I sure as hell can. That's a 22.
Yeah. All right. You you still have a headache, but you're in better
I'm
shape
not
than you
still
could.
fucking wasted.
You are still a
Yeah.
half
Yeah.
orc.
Yes.
So, yeah, he just he takes his crystal and presses it into where kind of the hilt of the blade, and you see one short flash of light, another smile cross his lips, and then he just kind of like tosses the sword back at you.
I catch it.
Yeah, you
Hold
can
on.
catch it.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I'm not
Catch
going to make you roll.
I've done swords
No matter
before.
how it's more no matter how clumsy you are, the sword makes it a little easier for you.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You
does
just-
it
you
feel
know where
any
it's gonna
different
fall.
to me?
It
Just
feels a
inherently.
little bit heavier, not enough to
Oh,
really knock
okay.
off the balance too much, but
Okay. So,
there's
mind
like a
telling
little
me-
fleck, like kind of where I press the crystal. There's like a little tiny fleck of orange, like not even really much. You really couldn't call it a gemstone, really. It's like someone smashed a freaking orange. I don't know if rubies are orange at any point, but
I think you can have like rubies and stuff that are different colors.
Someone
yeah, I'm
put
just
the
trying to think
yeah,
if rubies
chalk
are.
on
But
him.
basically, it's like someone smashed a gemstone and then
Yeah.
like put a little piece in the hilt.
Okay.
Like it's
All right.
embedded in there.
Okay, cool. I looked at him and said, "All right, I've got 2 questions. First of all, well, no, let me take that back. 3 questions. Who are you? How do I know you? And what the fuck did you just do to my sword?"
Do you not remember this guy? I guess maybe not in your current state.
He holds up his like one finger on his left hand. My name isn't important. I'm just the person messing with your sword, and I
I'm
guess
vague.
by approximation, you as well. Mostly just because. 2, I'm the guy who recommended that you go to the place filled with half orcs, and you decided to decline.
Oh,
And 3, I already told you, I made your sword more entertaining.
I did go there. It was okay, but it wasn't date worthy. The pie was delicious, though. The pecan, not the meat pie.
He does nod just a few times approvingly, and then hops off the box with at least some practiced grace. Certainly not as much as you've seen from other elves.
Well, thanks for not stealing my stuff, I guess.
He just kind of smiles again.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
him.
it's so much more interesting if I give it back. Trust me. That particular sword is very interesting, and it will cause so much entertainment. You kind of see him, like, look into the middle distance, like, he gets this kind of wistful look.
Now, I know I said last session that I love drows, and I take it back. I fucking hate drows.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
I'll
And with
be
that, he
seeing
just
you
basically,
around.
he just pushes his hood up over his ears and, like, down over his face, pretty much. And then kicks open the door. Not really how strong he is. Opens
He
the
kicks
door.
stubs his toe, and then opens it normally.
Pretty much, yeah.
He goes to kick the door and falls over. Ah, shit.
Yeah. He opens the
Um,
door to lots of sunlight, which is not pleasant. And it seems that he actually agrees with you, as you can immediately hear him freaking uttering a few curse words, or at least what you guess
How's-
are curse words.
How's Gimnar? He just passed out.
He seems like he's okay. Like, he doesn't have any additional injuries as far as you can tell.
I check for a heart. I listen to a heartbeat.
Yeah, he's breathing, like,
Okay,
obviously
cool. Then I
breathing.
leave. All right, cool. Then I'm fuck him. Like, he's good.
Like,
He's just
yeah,
gone.
like the
I-
straw
whatever.
around his head is moving. He's breathing.
But Rowley, what if he has
Fair
alcohol
enough.
poisoning?
That's his problem, isn't it?
Fine. He's
What if he
has
he's
alcohol
hardier than
poisoning?
me. He's fucking hardier than me. He's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
Wasn't-
just gonna leave him. It's A, he either won't remember me, or B, if I try to wake him up and he does, I don't want to be fucking brought on another charade. So I'm gonna leave.
Yep.
Where the fuck am I?
So you step outside, and you're
Back
not
in the old
entirely
city.
sure where you are. You're not back in
Man,
the old city.
How
I
do we
can
get back to
guarantee that.
Wormgorp so quickly?
Uh, oh god. Okay, I'm gonna ask the first person I see where I am.
All right. The first person you see is actually it's one of a small group, halflings who seem to be, like, trying to carry a riding dog around. It's not really working out, and the dog is not very happy about it, but they are somewhat successful. Like, its feet are off the ground. But they tell you that that you're in what the tall ones call the long arm.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm still on the long arm.
Yep.
Oh, okay, good, sweet. I ask for directions towards the end. Where was the? What part were we at? The east. I don't know what direction.
The medium length arm.
The medium length. Okay, yeah. I asked for directions to the medium length arm, as Chase says. I want to know where.
Basically, the long arm is just a big street that looks
Yeah.
kind of like an L, except it's upside down.
We're near
Yeah,
the
I'm trying to
Magic
figure out
District,
which-
Rowley. You
Huh?
fucking mongoloid.
I don't know what I'm
guys-
doing. Raleigh would know. Norix doesn't.
You're near the magic end, or we're supposed to be.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I asked where the academy is, or
God.
the fucking magic school.
Yeah,
Where
they
the fuck is Hogwarts?
they point up the street.
This is
Okay,
the
cool. I
party.
start heading
ladies
that
and gentlemen.
direction.
This is the
Alright.
party.
At a brisk pace. Hey, look, just because I'm a bad character. Sorry, just because I'm a bad player doesn't mean Raleigh's a bad character. I fucked that up.
No, Riley's a
Oh
great
my God.
character.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start walking at a brisk pace.
All right. At this point, it is at least later in the morning. Like, you're up a little later than normal.
That's fine.
Yeah, you guess it's probably between 9 and 10.
I probably don't have my room key, correct?
If
I would assume Serena probably swiped it from me. She probably
Yeah.
pickpocketed it off of
Probably
me at some
should have.
point.
you don't have
Nothing
your
else.
you don't have.
I
your
don't
room
even-
key.
I pat my pocket. I'm like, yep, probably dropped it again. Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Every time I
I'm not
drop
even
it, Serena
worried.
just happens to find it.
Yeah, every time.
So lucky.
I assume she pickpocketed it from me, so I'm good. I just hurried back to the inn.
So, in the meantime, the rest of you are up earlier than like 9 or 10 in the morning. So, what are you guys doing to get ready / convince Drake to come with you.
Nope, that's a lost cause.
Remove curse.
Yes.
All right.
So
6 seconds later.
magic bow at some point, like an actual magic bow, not a cursed one.
Here's to hoping I don't explode.
What do you mean? Here's to hoping you don't explode.
Yeah, the curse passes. It doesn't put out much of a fight.
Okay.
And then because we didn't explode, I snap the bow in half.
Well, you try.
That's the joke.
The
Also,
bow
I have a
snaps
magic
you
sword.
in half.
Yes.
I do have a magic sword. I can wail on it until it breaks, and then we all explode because breaking magic items is actually just stupid as hell.
That's why you have Mountain Dooms for that sort of thing.
I
You
see
throw
an
it at the
explosion in
mountain.
the distance, and I start walking faster.
Small mushroom cloud
Oh
distance.
yeah, I forgot. Mitchell,
What?
are there still those potions that Chase found?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick look at those.
God damn it, Drake.
Wait, aren't you in your cart?
Yeah.
I still have the room key. I think.
Does Chase want to remind you what those potions are? Like color-wise, anyway?
Yeah,
And how many he has?
there are 6 of them. 3 of them are a foul green. 1 is just green. 1 is ocean blue, and 1 is glowing violet.
All right. So, which do you want to start with?
I'm just trying to look at the. You can identify one.
Oh, you
I
only
guess-
identify one at a time?
Well, I can identify each as like an action.
Okay. Well, the foul green are all the same, so.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that one first.
All
Just
right.
look at it.
Uh, you instantly know it's not a potion. In fact, it's actually green slime that someone just put in a bottle. Meaning drinking it is a really, really, really bad idea. Because you'd basically
it.
be putting freaking mold in your body directly.
But a
Except
great
it's
prank.
really freaking effective and murderous mold.
I like it.
Okay, so something for Z to drink later. And
Oh,
then
you
I
can
guess-
try.
Oh wait, how many party members do I have? Okay, at
There's
least
3
3 that.
potions.
More than 3.
It also probably will not kill any of your party members.
Well, only one gets to live.
And
And I've
You
already
wouldn't
convince
manage
them
to
to
kill
drink this
any of
shit?
them.
I've already chose or
Blue and the glowing
picked
violets.
who should live, and then I guess
It's
the
Amelia.
violet one, or yes.
All right. So which one next? You still have the
Well,
normal
okay,
green, the blue, and the violet.
I guess blue, violet, and green.
All right. The blue is some sort of. Oh, what is it? You know that there's this apparently some sort of lizard that's able to breathe electricity that isn't like a draconic being, or not breathe, but is like, you know how electric eels are? Imagine that, but like
Yes.
a big lizard. It's
Okay, so-
basically like concentrated that essence. So it's kind of lightning in a bottle in a sense.
I'm gonna put down lightning juice.
So what I'm hearing is it's a monster energy.
To
Mm.
a certain extent. You're
Nice.
pretty sure, Drake, you're pretty sure, even though you actually haven't seen it in action, that it would work somewhat similar to Alchemist Fire, but with electricity.
Okay, that's-
Drink it.
yeah,
So it probably does taste like monster energy. Like
Yeah,
garbage.
no. violet.
Painful electrical monster energy, yes.
Painful,
Yeah, like
just
you said.
garbage.
Monster energy.
Yeah.
And then what was it? The violent and the violet. Yes.
Yep, violet, then
Violet violet.
normal green.
Violet.
Yep. Oh, I had a freaking thing. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Ah!
Strong agree.
Freaking heck. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. It just went away.
It's a nuclear bomb.
It's just pure uranium.
Well, you got some uranium fever.
Uranium fever. Also known as radiation sickness.
AKA Giga Cancer.
Well, I'll tell you what the normal green one is because I cannot remember what the heck that was.
You like that one, Chase?
Yeah, the normal green one is just deactivated acid. So effectively, it's worse acid.
Worse acid.
Yep.
It has like a pH of like 6.
Ah. Wait, that doesn't
More
burn at
basic than
all.
water. Not by like a little bit.
These skin rashes will go away in an hour.
Wait, I never even had skin rashes.
It's just, lemon juice.
That's hot.
Put it in, mix it in some drinks. It's tasty. Gives a little spice.
Actually, fuck, that actually might be not as bad as lemon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Base 6 is not much.
Yeah, that was the joke.
I don't know anything about chemistry.
I know very little, but I know that 7 is water. So
Yeah, lemon juice, its natural state is about 2.
yeah.
So is higher more acidic or less acidic?
Low is acidic. The lower it is, the more acidic it is, and the higher it is, the more basic it is. And 7
Okay.
is true neutral.
So it's like a 1, but it's like a weak 1. Like it's 1.5.
Yeah, that's it. It's like 1.5.
It's not quite 2, but it's not quite 1. Someone
So
broke it.
just slightly better lemon juice.
Hey,
It's
man.
like slightly more
But
painful.
the good news is, if you hit someone and if you put down your weapon and you hit someone, it's gonna hurt like a bitch.
It also will probably
Ooh.
melt your weapon.
Nah.
My magic weapon?
Yeah, that's just use magic one, idiot.
I only use a
I
magic
hate to tell
one.
you, but throwing acid on magic weapons is still not a great idea.
What is it, magic
It's
acid? Probably.
Fine.
Everything in D&D is magic something.
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. I'll make acid tip bullets.
Acid
gun
tipped
nothing-
bullets. Yeah, no, you shoot your gun and the barrel, it has smoke coming out of it. And it's like, hey, that smoke it seems a little bit weirder than usual. And next time you shoot, the fucking barrel explodes.
Where the heck did I put that?
What even is structural integrity?
It's okay. That's how
One
guns work, right? You
One
put the
moment,
thing in
I'm
the
gonna
barrel.
just grab one of the books that is packed away for a moment.
I mean, it's glowing. It's got to do something cool, right?
Nope, not at all.
It's
Oh,
actually
God.
it's actually just a nightlight.
No, what it is? It's the shit from a glow stick.
Oh wait, I have a great idea. What if it's like
Hey,
that
wait,
shit from the,
That shit's
level?
toxic as fuck.
Yeah, it
Just-
sure is.
Just put it in someone's drink.
Does anyone know?
Yeah, put it in
anyone
someone's
who
drinks,
has
like,
identify?
and then their drink starts fucking glowing.
They'll never know.
They'll never suspect
Hey,
something
Theo,
happened to
You're
their
not able
drink.
to learn identify, right?
Let me Google.
I don't think you can.
I don't think clerics get it, but
Yeah.
first
I
level
need someone who has
div-
identify.
I think
a
it's a
first level spell?
Wizardo thing only.
Yeah,
It
bard
is.
wizard.
Ah, damn it. Bard. Okay, we need to find a bard. Because wizards
Hey,
charge too much.
Rowley, if you want, I can tell you whether or not it's
Ooh.
magic.
Wizards charge too much.
Mm,
Are you kidding me?
Quote,
Have you
quote-
taught?
competent
quote
wizards.
fucking Norix.
Find a shitty bard.
Let's find a bard. A wizard
Find
costs too
Let's
much.
find a shitty,
Have you ever
shitty
talked to a
bard.
bard in your life?
No.
All right, fair enough.
Raleigh doesn't associate himself with those who are creative.
All right.
Those
Uh,
monsters.
Hey, I'm
Those
pretty creative in my
monsters.
threats.
That is true.
The last
Nah.
one, Nor, is basically like powdered, like a powdered gemstone.
It's worth $3.
Okay.
Well, powdered with, liquid. Someone basically ruined it for that, for selling purposes or any other alchemy.
Yeah, it's just well, it depends on the liquid, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure it's unstable, but how unstable is...
You're gonna get in your cart and hit a bump, and the entire car's gonna fucking explode.
Yeah. Basically, you know how, like, there are certain sorcerers with wild magic? It is
Yeah.
basically powdered wild magic.
Okay, there we go.
So,
That means I could do some sick shit.
Jackpot.
Hell yeah.
It could also do absolutely nothing and like
Yeah,
turn them green or some shit.
Now you can have the class one where you just get a
or
beard
it
of
might
feathers.
just not work.
Yeah, or do literally nothing.
Oh, so it'd be like the rest of our party.
And after that, I
What
go
if it
with
cures the
my
Dragonborn
idea.
curse?
Mineral water. Is that what you tell freaking? Yup.
Oh, basically. Yeah, it's just magical mineral water. It's gyms, they put in water.
Yeah, as
Oh,
a recommendation, Drake, drinking freaking powdered crystal that is magically changed is not generally a good idea.
Is
I mean,
this
come
what,
on,
is
what's
this
the
what
worst
you're
that can
telling
happen?
me, Drake?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, basically.
That
Drake, could you
Why-
roll a deception for me?
Yeah. Please get
Oh
that
god, I'm
one.
terrible at that.
wow.
There you go.
All right. Well, at least you don't say it with a blatant smile on your face.
But why is it glowing?
I don't know, it's some magic stuff. You got it from wizards, right?
I don't know.
Wizards.
No.
With quotes.
I don't know, I don't ask. I
You
just found
literally
it on my
just
bed.
asked.
No, it was a statement.
Then why'd you add right onto the end of it with the
A
question?
statement with a question mark.
Yep, that's how those work.
I'm asking myself a question, not him. Or
They're still
her.
asking a question! It doesn't matter if I ask the fucking wall a question, it's still a question.
Questions
So
can answer walls. I mean, wait.
Just most walls don't bother answering.
Questions can't answer walls!
Wait, most walls don't bother answering? He just
Yeah,
implied
mimics
that
are a
all
thing.
walls can answer. They just don't want to.
it's canon in the world now.
Oh god. Oh god.
All walls are sentient, we're fucked.
Oh god.
Yeah, either way. Wait, what?
What can I do with this, Drake?
To
I
be fair,
don't know.
there are wall mimics.
Yeah, fuck those
Could
guys.
just, you could just build in like an entire city out of mimics. Like everything that's not that's an inanimate object is a mimic.
Oh Jesus.
Alright, let me mark that down on my list of things that Mitchell will eventually throw at us and to watch out for. Alright, done.
I mean, I guess with
It's a
the,
city mimic.
You won't catch me on a as.
I guess with
First
the
20 times.
the slime, you can, I don't know, poison someone with mold? Lightning in a bottle,
It's basically semi-sentient like mold. Is the best way to explain.
I think the
green
lightning
slime.
in a bottle is straightforward enough.
yeah, you have really bad acid, like, citrus fruits?
Like a lime?
Lime, orange, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a worse version of that.
It's the
worse than,
worst
like,
version.
I don't think it's really acid then.
Like it'll start eating your food rather than like
Yeah.
seasoning your food.
I mean, like, it's technically acid.
Like you know how your stomach has like a lining on it so acid doesn't eat through? I'm like 90% sure this stuff can't actually get through it. And 99% sure. It's really bad.
I mean, it might like hurt someone if you throw it on them.
Yeah.
And the mineral water is, I don't know. It seems like someone found some crystals, grinded them up, and it's like, oh yes, this is
Mineral water.
magic.
Literally mineral water. Is water with minerals.
Is it water? That's the important question. It's a mineral liquid, but is it mineral water?
I mean, you could drink it if you want, but I wouldn't.
There's plenty of stuff you can
Suggest it.
drink that isn't water.
I doubt it.
I literally have a bottle of wine.
I mean, I'm not going to stop you.
Fucking idiot. I'm not drinking that shit.
I'm not going to drink it.
Riley might.
Well,
No,
Rally doesn't
That's-
know about
That's
this.
Rowley's problem.
I might.
Well, let's not let him.
Rowley does a lot of things no one understands.
Yeah, like,
Well-
like burning down a church.
If you
And
didn't
burning
do
down an
that.
inn.
Wait, I didn't burn down a church. I just burned down an inn.
No, you burned down a church.
okay, let's be.
Oh, I did.
It was the cult
That's
church.
Right. I forgot.
I mean,
did
I'm
do
not
that.
saying it was a church to anything good, but it was a
No.
church.
I
Like,
totally
out of all the
forgot
stuff
about
to
that.
burn down, that was the thing he burnt down that deserved it the most. That being said, he did still burn it down.
It turns out the church was connected to an orphanage.
It wasn't.
It was stealing children and sacrificing them.
That doesn't. Sacrificing children is not what an orphanage does.
It's a cover.
If I could be wrong, but if I had to guess, given that we were in a hallway that had 5 feet between buildings, that wasn't the only thing that burnt down.
Well, we didn't
All right,
say,
you
so
have
we
a
don't
point.
know.
Yep.
There's
I
no
didn't-
way to know.
I probably didn't go near that portion of Old City, so I have plausible deniability.
We have no idea. It stopped there and it's fine.
How many of the buildings were wood in Old City? All of them.
Some.
I
There,
mean,
there is no more Old City.
There's
they
just giant
probably
plumes
they've
of
had
smoke
fires before.
rising off in the
Jesus Christ,
distance.
There's no way they didn't have fires
Okay.
before.
They call it the Burnt City now, actually.
Okay, and that,
Well, they may
Anyway,
have had fires before, but how recent has this, like, ghettoization enforced thing happen?
You have
I-
no idea.
Probably for a while.
Ghettoization.
Probably moved that for a while.
look, Raleigh, if you want to burn down stuff in the old city,
I'm
it's
not
okay.
isn't here.
In general,
Yeah,
Rowley's
Rowley's not there
isn't
yet.
here right now.
you're just talking to air, Drake.
I
Now,
know.
Rowley,
It's
I know
accurate.
you're not here.
It checks out.
It's no different.
It makes
than how I
sense. He
usually
also
talk.
asks questions to Wallace.
Okay.
Or asks
fair
questions to himself.
Most people just either stop paying attention or just walk off, and then I don't notice until like 10 minutes later.
God, I wish I was most people.
You're my
Do they
curse.
not have green slime anymore? Is that just not a thing that
think
exists?
Just
I think it might
fucking
just be
make your
normal
own goddamn
news.
green slime.
Well, I
Get
am.
a
I'm
regular
just
slime and mix some green food coloring with it. There you
no.
go. green
It's
slime.
not the same thing.
Yeah, you take
Like green
the-
and green and brown slime were a thing in 3.5. I haven't seen
Yeah.
them. I could have sworn I did at some point, but I'll make my own. I liked it as a concept.
It's like the
Classic
Lizard Folk
Mitchell.
gods. They're only in 3 or just 3rd edition.
Oh, what
They're
gods?
both almost the same.
The Lizard Folk gods. They didn't bring them over to 5e.
Hey, fuck 'em!
It's because you had to take freaking level adjustment and that to your lizard folk.
I got a 1-pound bag of chewy lemon heads. They're so good.
Ugh. Lemon
See,
heads.
that's what you can use the acid for. Lemon heads.
Actually, it'll probably just dilute the lemon heads.
Yeah. They're not even that crazy.
Yeah, that's because they're lemon heads. They're kind of weak.
It was $1 for a 1-pound bag. Of course I'm gonna get it.
Hey, that's a pound per dollar.
That's a freaking lot of lemon heads.
That's a
Right.
shit
It
ton of lemon
is.
heads.
It's fucking huge.
It's almost like it's a 1-pound bag.
Anyway, what are we doing?
We're learning
I don't
about
know.
these alchemical mixtures.
I was busy yelling at Drake. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Although I
We're
think
always
I've
walking
learned
back
everything I
at a
need to learn.
Yeah, I'm guessing you guys are learning about potions, fake potions, and then waiting for Rally to get back with your part of the deal.
Well, after that, I'm just walking.
Because if
off
you
to my
guys show
car.
up and like, hey, we're gonna take a thing now, and they're like, where's the egg, the thing, the Dragonstone? You guys are like, we don't got it.
I mean, yeah.
And they kill us.
No, then they kick you out and say, go get the Dragonstone, come back. But you got way more time.
All right. Let me know when I get
Honestly, I
back.
thought we did have more time. I was gonna go into Old City again, but
Nope, this is day 3.
is it?
Yep.
This was only
Yep.
day 2.
No, we fucked around for quite a while.
Yeah.
Fair enough, I suppose. It was trek time. Everything we do kind of blends together as one big stupid mess.
Yep. So,
First
if
thing I'm
there's
doing
nothing
is
else
going
you
to my
guys
room.
really want to do, then we can have a rally show up.
I don't know, fuck around with like something. I don't know.
Wow.
Contemplate stabbing Falcon a couple times. The
Standard.
usual.
Theo, what are you doing?
Measuring.
Nothing.
What's going on?
Measuring.
Wait a minute. Okay, very good. All right, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't think any of us have anything important to do.
All right, then
I think we can
show
time
up?
skip.
Okay.
But
For the
no,
love
after
of
that,
God, last time
uh,
skip.
after that, I'm going to go work on my project, Mitchell.
Oh, it does exist. There we are. Okay. So, yeah, you guys wait like basically half an hour, 30 minutes, yeah. Half
I
an
am
hour
walking
to
at
an
brisk
hour.
pace.
You guys meet back up after a short time.
Vroom, vroom.
I'm gonna knock on the door of my room to see if Serena's even there.
There isn't any answer.
Shit.
She has better stuff to do than hang around with us fucking
Yeah,
idiots.
it's locked. I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna try to unlock it with my brute strength. I'm just gonna go down and meet the rest
He's
of the party.
evolving.
Other than just pissing off her, you'd probably piss off your innkeeper too.
Yeah, I don't really.
Hey, so
wanna
I couldn't
do
get in
that.
my room because I lost my key, so I broke the door down.
Yeah. So I decided I'll use the skeleton key called my foot.
Anyway, yeah, we're all gonna meet up.
Yep.
All right. Well, we gotta hold up our end of the bargain. It's the third day. Who's coming with?
Sure.
Nothing better to do.
I'm not sure how much use I'll be, but you know,
I'm not sure how much use any of us will be.
I don't really have.
there's really.
I don't. Yeah.
I'm
Shrubs.
not even
It's
there.
actually, it's probably best that we're all there because if we are getting this thing, you know, we might have another crazy pass out adventure where we all nearly die. And wouldn't that be absolutely tragic if you missed out on that?
Actually, I think it'll be
No.
funny for Drake because since he won't be there, if we have one of those, he'll just pass out randomly.
I looked at Drake. You coming?
I don't think
Oh,
Drake's
I'm
here.
not,
Drake's not
yeah, I'm
there.
not there.
Oh, damn it. All right, I go
So-
bang on Drake's door.
Yeah, just Nor for future reference. Green slime. This acidic slime devours flesh, organic material, and metal on contact. Bright green, wet and sticky, clings to walls, floors, and ceilings and patches. It basically senses you and then attempts to murder you. Just so you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I guess in some ways it's a living vial of acid. More than mold.
Well,
Aggressive.
you know, I can use it as like a landmine.
It's aggressive acid.
Yes, but keep in mind that it doesn't like you either.
Isn't that like a single like potion vial worth of this stuff? How are you gonna use it as a landmine?
It's just, you know, it's like a landmine. It doesn't like
Didn't-
Listen.
God.
It
If
just
you have enough
works.
ingenuity and enough freaking dumb luck, you can make anything. That's how Cobalt.
This party doesn't have dumb luck.
I-
Didn't you give me
We
this
just have
back?
dumb.
Oh yeah, I gave you everything. I just told you. Oh yeah, it's just slime.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even have it. I'm gonna
Yep.
go bang on Drake's door. And yeah.
I would
Drake.
guess someone tells you that Drake is working on his project.
Oh,
Wait, he's working on a project?
Yes.
Well,
Also,
you left,
remember,
you
you
left to go
broke
send
my-
this thing.
You broke my lock on my door.
you don't know that.
Okay, I just came back and it's a
You-
broken lock. Guess who has to
You
fix
don't know
it?
I did it.
To be fair, it's a
Yeah.
broken lock and nearly broken hinges. So
You know, someone big did it.
You don't know I did it.
Oh, I'm not
There's-
blaming you. I'm just saying.
It's
I
a
have
pretty
work
it's
to
a
do.
pretty good guess.
It's a strong guess.
All right, well then I won't bother Drake.
It turns out Raleigh has a ring, and like there's just a imprint of it on the door.
Raleigh
I do
punched
have
the
a ring.
door down? What the fuck?
Dude,
No.
I
he
first
did.
of all,
Hurt like
I do have
hell.
a ring.
He
It's
has a-
my
He
magic
has a
shield
toe
ring,
ring.
which doesn't do anything. And second of all, I didn't punch the door down. I opened it.
Just really hard.
Yeah.
That is true. He did just rip it off the hinges, pretty much.
Yep.
So there wouldn't be an imprint.
Well, nearly off the
Anyway.
hinges. Like one hinge is still holding on.
All right. So no Drake then.
I mean,
Oh.
did you think he would be coming anyway?
It's for the
I-
best.
It was
Yeah.
nice.
I think he will lose his shit if he gets anywhere near there.
Fair
Look,
enough. All
I'm
right.
really sorry. I'm just busy. You know how much I would really love to go to the Mage Tower.
All right, let's go.
Maybe
Yeah.
I have a few old friends there.
Yeah, I'm walking off.
All right.
Bye.
Oh no! Come on, bring me something like a souvenir.
Oh,
Okay.
Gotcha,
know.
Drake. I'll bring you a magical item as a
You,
souvenir.
you know what? I have a
100%.
souvenir for you. Here, it's this nice bow. It's made of black wood.
All right, that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, Raleigh, do you think we need some kindling?
So what are you doing with Rain in the meantime?
I think a range probably coming with. Fuck it. We brought him every other time we came to this shit show.
Yeah.
He is the most well versed out of us in magic. As
he
sad
is
as it
also
sounds.
Probably the most well behaved out of all of us. Surprising, as much
I-
trouble as he tends to get
I
into.
am usually fine in these scenarios.
That is okay. Fair enough. Anyway, let's head to the fucking Mage Academy.
It's just in scenarios where I don't think someone can kill me, where I don't give a fuck. And sometimes those as well.
It's across the street, so I'm gonna guess that Amelia is just coming with you guys.
Well, yeah, you said he was gonna go, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, Theo, be right back. So,
Yeah, she seems to like to tag along when there's something
Yep.
interesting that's gonna
so
happen.
everyone but Drake is going. Am I correct on this?
Well,
We're really
we've
showing
got-
some
we've got
strong
Rain
party
instead.
solidarity here.
Hey, maybe Rain will become a demigod.
Don't laugh. You will.
Look, hey, look, I have to hold down the fort for when
Adam.
Serena comes back.
Don't
She's-
mention
listen,
Rain becoming
listen.
demigod. It makes me nervous.
She's more confident. Okay, yeah, that is fair.
Yeah,
Imagine
you
a demigod that's
silly.
also a teenager. Oh,
He's
God.
already a demigod.
It's almost yeah. Fair enough. Ooh, ooh. You're right. Anyway, let's go.
Rain is not a demigod.
He is on the path.
I mean,
to be fair, nor are you
eh,
guys.
That is true. We
we're
don't know
just
anything
fucking
about that.
idiots.
Yeah. Well, you have this weird thing called the spark, which might or might not
yeah.
be demigod nonsense, but
I'm gonna ask Falcon. Hey, you're good with magic swords, right? Some
good with
drow,
magic
Yeah.
swords, has a magic sword.
Good with a magic sword.
some drow like fucked with my really cool fire
specific
sword,
magic
and
sword.
I want to know what he did. He said it was going to be entertaining, and that worries me.
Raleigh, I'm
It
not.
should.
I'm not an enchanter. I know my sword. That's about it.
Damn it! Hey, Amelia.
The
What's
party
up? I know
of
you do magic.
fucking
Do
idiots.
you know anything about magic swords? Because
No.
this drow like fucked with my magic sword, and I kind of want to know what happened.
Amelia
to
just
it.
holds up shovel.
Damn it. Well, shit.
I don't do
Hey,
swords.
Hey Z,
What?
if I start going wild with my magic sword, just
I'll
like
put you down,
knock
got
me
it.
out. All right, thanks.
Okay, I'll look at the sword. I don't.
All right, I
Probably won't get anything, but
am I able to hand it over?
Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
All right, I'm not. Okay, I'm not giving it. I'm just like,
I know you're still having to make the save though,
ooh, that's a crit.
Yeah, here you go.
so you can
I
hand
hand
it
it
over. yeah.
over.
Making
really-
several verbal things of this is just for you to look at.
I'm getting this back.
Probably
gonna
really
return
hoped for
this.
that one. So it's like, actually, I changed my mind. Stay
Yeah,
away from it.
that's the plan. Should I roll something, Mitchell? What is this thing? What does this look like?
It looks like the magic sword. I don't think you actually got a description for it.
No, it's a
Is-
broadsword, I believe.
Well, yeah, that's just
Well, it's a
basically type.
broadsword, but half is like charred.
Yeah, it's basically the hilt is like a fairly normal sword hilt as far as sword hilts go.
Yeah.
The blade itself, though, looks like someone basically like made a bunch of magma and then just kind of formed it into a vague sword shape.
Okay.
Like it's still sharp, but it's very obviously not like the shiny metal of magic-y swords, or any swords for that matter. But as far as you can tell, it still works fairly well.
Okay.
The only difference that you've seen in it right now is a little chip of some sort of orange crystal that's
I'd point
embedded
to
into the
that.
hilt.
And I say, he added that. I have no idea what it does.
All right, I'm gonna look at it. Do I recognize this crystal at all?
You recognize it at least as a piece of a foci, but otherwise,
Hmm.
like it doesn't look like any magic-y crystal that you've seen before.
Uh. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if there's much I can do.
No.
I could try to
No.
dispel the magic in the gym, but I don't know if that's a great idea.
Yeah,
Probably
that
not-
might fuck with the
probably
sword.
not a
Probably
great
not a good
idea.
idea. Ooh, I could ask Theo to try to remove curse.
You
I don't
don't
know
know.
it's a curse,
You don't know
though.
it's a curse.
Well, I'm assuming that whatever the drow did was bad. I'm not trying to remove the fire curse. That's fine.
That's
I think
racist.
that's too embedded anyway. But he fucked with my sword and said it was going to be entertaining. So
That's still racist.
Oh, we're going into a fucking place full of mages and wizards. What am I doing? Let's go there. I can ask one of them.
Yep.
This is the
Discussing
party.
this on the way through the tunnel.
Yeah. Raleigh's short-sighted.
Raleigh's a lot of things.
As is
Yeah, the
Norix.
party is a lot of things, really.
Yep.
As is Norix. Hey, look, he's a very good representation of me.
So
But a lot stronger.
Yeah.
yeah.
But a
So
lot
Rally,
weaker.
Rally Z and Rain, of course. You recognize the end of this, non-existent tunnel, pretty much.
So
The other two, you guys you guys are just walking towards the end of a tunnel. It just ends at a wall.
Fuck, what did we say before? Was it campus? Main campus, I think?
Yeah, main campus.
Yeah, main campus. There you go.
Yeah. So as you move up and start to effectively interact with the wall, a little magic-y face pops out of it and asks where you want to go. I would
Main
guess
campus.
Z
Main
goes,
campus.
drones on. Yeah, one of you guys drones on main campus, and darkness fills all of your vision, and you pop back into existence on the main campus.
You never get used to it.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
You don't like darkness? Isn't that a little bit, ironic?
Well, it's not quite the same.
Hey, you're right. This one's significantly less evil feeling.
Debatable.
There are no classes currently being taught outside that are obvious anyway. Like, you guys don't see anyone else.
Okay. Head to that area where. Where did we go?
I don't fucking know. I left, and then you went and talked to people.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, no, I wasn't talking about that dude's place. I guess we should.
Oh my
Yeah, let's check that place first. I'll go to his magic tower.
All right.
The gnome.
Yep.
It's a gnome,
Yeah.
right?
That's who we talked to for
Was.
I think.
Yeah, he's Eldon. Eldon Badger Gimir.
Yeah,
Let me see
long
what that
name.
is.
He's
Let's
the
go.
abjuration master. academy.
Let's go talk with that guy.
Yep, I have him written down right here. Cool. Yep, let's go see if he's in his place.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys walk up to his door and instantly feel like you don't hear anything, not even a mental command, but you have a feeling you're supposed to say something.
Hello?
God.
Unsurprisingly, that doesn't produce a response.
Damn it.
Didn't now this might seem a little bit late, but didn't they say like they were going to come get us?
Did they?
Does Raleigh
Think so?
remember?
Does Raleigh remember?
Rain, I trust
that a
your memory
wisdom?
more than his.
Is that a wisdom roll or?
Yeah, it's a wisdom roll.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a 9.
No, you don't remember.
Raleigh
Reed
shrugs.
unfortunately wasn't paying attention, so.
Oh my god, this is the worst.
Don't worry,
Hmm.
Falcon is here. She knows.
All right, you know what, Falcon? Take a crack at it. Go for it.
I wasn't even. That's not how that works.
I couldn't remember things from your guys'
No,
mind.
no, I meant take a crack at saying it. At saying what we're supposed to say. Not the memory.
I don't know
So
how
you
this
step up
fucking
to the
place
door
works.
and just yeah, you get basically a like mental ping to a certain extent.
Let us in.
Open the sesame.
Eldon.
Ah. Oh God, no.
Yeah, eventually you just cease getting the ping. Amelia.
Damn it.
Can I walk
Like it
up
stops
and, like,
asking.
Too
Say
many
his
password
fucking
attempts. Try
name.
again later.
Password.
Yeah.
You've been locked out for 30 minutes.
Shit.
Can I walk up and try and say his fucking name? We're here to see you
Gonna
or
let a
whatever.
dog.
Yeah.
What's
Rain
his
can at
name?
least tell you what his name was. As can
All right.
Raleigh.
Cool.
Eldon
I'm-
Badger Gimir.
Eldon Badger Gimnir, we're here to talk to you.
That produces a response.
Oh.
As the
Fucking
door
I said-
slides open.
Wow, would you look at that? It's that easy. Come on.
Easy peasy.
I said Eldon, but I guess that wasn't enough.
Yeah,
So you
the
walked
man
up
is-
and said hello. And
No,
then,
I said Eldon later. While
Ah.
everyone else while Amelia was shouting.
All right. Just fuck,
it
let's
also
just fucking
probably
go
didn't
in.
answer the question well enough.
I wasn't
Just
shouting. I was
Saying
just
some
saying
random
a,
gnome's name.
A.
Okay,
You
let's
know
just
how many
fucking go
Eldons
in there.
Exist in the
Look up.
gnome community.
That is fair enough.
Do you know how many Eldon Badger Grimnir's?
Like It's like the Smirnoff
community?
of the gnomes. Like everyone's named
So-
Eldon.
Does an eye hole open up?
No, the door just opened.
Oh, the door opened.
The door
Oh.
just slides open on it. All on its
So
own.
now we go in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're in
All of us.
the.
Oh, it's fucking cramped.
Yeah. Well, it would be if the room was, the same
Man.
size it was when you were there originally.
Hmm.
Oh, it's a different room.
You forget we're talking about
Well-
impossible space.
It's the same room. It's just bigger.
It's magic.
Interesting.
Impossible
Yeah.
space. We've been
Fair
seeing this shit like every single time we've
I
come
know-
in here.
Listen.
How does it
listen,
still
yes.
amaze you?
No, it's
That's not
the last
wizards.
time we went in here. Well, first of all, the last time we went in here, it was a smaller room. It was the same size as the building was supposed to be. So I was expecting it to be the same.
Every fucking thing here is impossible space.
But
They're
it wasn't
wizards.
before.
They're
You know,
shitheads.
All right, that's fine. We walk in.
Walks in. I see you've renovated.
Man, you got quite a lot of work done very quickly.
There are enough chairs if you want to sit down.
Nah.
Probably will stand. I don't want to break a chair.
They're not gnomish built chairs. They're
I
built
will
from-
stand.
They're-
I don't.
Yes.
I don't trust wizards.
Yes, but still.
Rowley, you're not that much of a thick boy. Come on.
He flexes for
God.
you.
That was not in character.
You are only
Damn it.
convincing me of what
You
I
said
said.
Raleigh. You said Raleigh, not Norix. Anyway.
Anyway, so other than the chairs, there's like the same small table, and eventually, after a good 30 seconds, if you guys just kind of standing around. One of Yeah. One of the doors opens on like the same floor you are, and the like kind of similar to the trays and other things you've seen in other wizards, or at least mages' towers, a tray of goodies just kind of comes out, sets itself down on the table, and then
What are they?
closes. They're actually entirely the same as last time. They're like kind of fruity pastries,
Yum. I'll
some
take
sort of sweet bread stuff.
Fuck yeah.
When is Rowley gonna get diabetes?
He doesn't eat sweets that much.
He just eats them excessively when he gets the chance.
That is true. It's
Ra-
not like
Riley
a
gets-
daily thing.
Riley gets a shit ton of exercise though,
That is also true.
like a metric fuck ton.
Yeah, I munch away.
He exercises for a living, basically.
I mean, yeah, we all do. It's the life of the adventurer.
Exercise with a much higher risk of dying.
Yeah, but it's also way faster to burn weight this way. You know how much exercise you get when your body has to replace all that lost flesh? A lot.
High risk exercising.
Yeah.
Anyway, about another 5 minutes passes, and Ral, you do remember that like he came down in this weird elevator thing from a chain in the ceiling, and he does not come down.
I'm gonna ask, like, because I still don't think I have any idea what's going on. Like,
Oh yeah, that's right. We never explained it to you.
yeah, what is?
I was too busy wanting to murder you.
What
Oh,
precisely are we doing?
We think we found a piece of the key, and I'm going to trade an artifact that I have for it. Well, we proposed
right.
that.
When
they
did you get an
talked about
artifact?
It was a while ago. You weren't
it. A
around.
while ago, you weren't here.
Okay.
Don't you worry your pretty fucking head.
Thanks, Z.
Super aggressive about it.
I've just been carrying it with me in a magic bag the whole time. Nothing really to concern yourself with. It's not that, it's not like it could have turned around and bit us in the ass at any point.
Well,
Yeah, no, nothing would
that's
ever
just
do that.
wrong, but it didn't.
It's a good
Yeah,
thing dragons
so.
are really rare, is the least we can say.
It's like
Hey,
12
is the-
dragons total. Still
is
met
the
one. Let's
chain-
bug you.
The chain there, or
Yeah,
Is
the
it
chain's
not?
there.
all right?
The room is
Pull
almost
the
it's
chain.
exactly the same, other than it's bigger than
Mm.
and has more
I
seating.
shout out, "Hello."
Rowley, use your indoor voice.
No,
Not your
that's a
fucking-
whisper.
Yeah, not a whisper. Speak normally.
Any reply?
Nope.
God damn.
Well,
Is he
other
really
than
not here?
once the tray gets emptied, like it refills itself by having another tray come out.
Fuck yeah!
Nope, stop.
Rowdy,
Food.
slow down.
Raleigh's like grabbing for
You're going to ruin your breakfast, lunch, and dinner at this rate.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
Rain of course has picked up a few things and is slowly nibble.
That's
Hell
fine.
yeah.
I'm consistently keeping the dog away from the tray.
Yeah, Sieg is looking at the tray carefully, like
the dog
waiting.
is like 2.
Yeah,
Fuck with
You can
anything.
tell he's like waiting for people to stop paying attention to it.
Yeah,
Trying to
the
trying to
dog
figure
is
out
like-
an angle of attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's watching the pattern.
Like he's sitting next to you, but he like scoots forward like a few inches until you like pull him back again. He
Yeah.
scoots forward a little.
Just
Yep.
hand on collar, occasionally feel a tug. It's like,
Raleigh shrugs and says, well, he originally came from up the ceiling. What came down on a weird lift, but I don't know where he is.
How helpful.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I know what we should do. We need to split up and look for him.
Oh God. Well, we could just go to a main building and find that weird robot thing.
Wasn't a
We
robot,
just
it was a
keep waiting.
construct.
Maybe he's fucking with us.
Yeah, what is a robot?
The weird construct thing.
It was a fucking automaton. Get it right.
Yeah, we're not to robots yet.
Mm, damn.
It was a near automaton.
Drake will do that, I'm sure, soon.
Yeah, just find somewhere to sit down and just wait for a bit.
Well, there are chairs here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I sit down on the floor. I don't trust chairs. You'll never catch me sitting down in a chair.
You got it. It was a mimic. You solved the chair puzzle.
I stab every chair before I sit down.
They start bleeding. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. I guess we wait for another like 5 minutes.
Do you guys want to play a game while we wait?
Nope.
What type of game?
I spy.
I spy. All right. You go first.
Okay. I spy. What's in the room, Mitchell?
So we're just playing a boring game of I Spy while we
Yeah,
wait.
there are 5 like
People.
pretty Spartan chairs. The people in the room, a small like gnome built, basically like what is the name for it? Basically, a tiny table,
I spy with
Okay.
my
Tray.
little eye something green.
a door, and a chain, and that's literally it. I guess 2 doors, but the doors are identical. So
I spy with my little eye something silver.
So this is my sword.
Nope.
Damn it.
Is it your own fucking tongue?
No.
I don't even know if that's supposed to be an insult. It's usually like a good thing.
Yeah. You're good at talking to people. Ah.
I mean, you are.
Is the tray metal?
Yeah.
Is it the metal tray?
No.
Is it the doorknob or fucking?
No.
Is it the chain?
No.
Fuck.
There's a lot harder. You can't actually see the room.
Yeah. Is it a silver piece? And I pull out a silver piece.
No.
Shit. Is it this silver piece? I pull out a different silver piece.
It's not. None of them. No.
Is it this
Oh,
silver?
that's right. You didn't see it. That's right. Forgot how that game worked.
Is it a weapon?
No.
This isn't 20 questions. Is it 20 questions?
Is it 20 questions?
No. No.
Damn
What
it.
is it?
Do you give up?
No, I never give up. Raleigh never gives up in the face of battle.
This isn't battle. This is an inane way to waste time.
Hey, Mitchell. At what point do I roll deception? Because I'm just gonna say no. I'm gonna say no to everything.
just go ahead and roll it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not.
Insight. Oh God, Raleigh doesn't know.
Oh, insight, you say?
Raleigh keeps
Just
guessing
hardest
every silver
stare
thing he
on
can
earth.
find.
Yep.
Raleigh keeps going. Damn it! You're
I
really good
spy
at
with
this.
my little eye an asshole.
Ooh! I know this one.
All right, let's hear it.
All of us.
I mean, they are included in all of us.
That is true. All right. Does anything fucking happen while we play I Spy for 10 goddamn minutes?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Just switching between random games.
Fucking stupid.
Yep.
Children. We're children.
I have like 7 sets of dice. We can all
Oh
play
my
dice by
God.
ourselves.
I also have
Yeah,
dice.
let's play
Anyone have any
Yahtzee.
dominoes?
Irene is the only one who has no interest in playing this game. And probably
fair-
Amelia, I would guess. But
To
I
be
don't
fair,
know.
I don't have any interest either. I'm just throwing them out there because I'm bored as hell.
Amelia fell asleep already.
I start
All right.
carving something, just leaving wood chips all over
Oh,
the ground.
jeez. Mitchell, does anything happen when we wait 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes, yeah. There's a
Alright,
knock on the
cool.
door.
Man, I'm
Like,
so
yeah,
lucky
key
I
door.
decided to not go there.
I'm gonna go open the door.
All right.
That's not... Okay.
I don't give a fuck. This bastard's
welcome
made
to
me
my
wait
house.
this long. Now I'm gonna say hi, how you doing?
Yeah. You see a older human. I think you've met her before, right?
Who is she?
Peyton? Iskian.
Is-
I know Rowley, you recognize her, but
Yeah, okay, cool.
I don't remember.
Isn't she the divination?
I don't think you did. No, you didn't.
No,
meet
because
her,
I left.
because you
before
left
that.
and it was just me and Rain.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Because,
you see a
this-
bald, like robed wizard.
Hi, you looking
Female,
for
like, very old.
Hey!
you looking for Badger? Because I don't think he's in currently. We're his informal housekeepers.
Yeah, she probably. Well, no, we're not hers. No, we're not. We're looking.
I said
for her for the deal,
informal. All
And-
right.
and she probably already knows that. So
Yeah, she just kind of gives you like. I'm trying to think of the word. It's a smile, but it's a sympathetic smile, I suppose, is probably the best way to say it.
oh,
And then continue, like, actually says that it's quite nice of you to actually come and meet us. However, I should probably bring you to the actual meeting and not to, well, one of our houses.
Yeah, Broken Griffin knew that than me ahead of time.
yeah, that's fair
lead,
enough.
lead the way.
I totally forgot what the whole arrangement was, so I was just doing whatever I recognized.
Yeah, what
lead
was
the
the
way.
whole arrangement? Just to satisfy some curiosity.
We were gonna trade.
Well, no, I meant like, were you supposed to get us, or were you supposed to come here?
She just kind of shrugs. It depends on how action-oriented you all were. I figured you'd come yourselves, but I think the original deal was that we'd get you, provided
Damn
you decided to screw around for 3 days.
Well,
Eh, We did.
screw around. We did.
Part 1 success.
It's what we do best. Waste time. That
She
and
just
kill
kind of
shit.
smiles at you in particular and just says clearly, and then turns around and starts walking away from
Oh.
the tower.
Would you like to play I
You
Spy?
didn't waste time.
Yeah, would you
Oh.
like to?
No, she would be so fucking beast. in I Spy.
Would you like to play rock paper scissors?
Yeah, she can
Oh,
kind of
no.
cheat with I Spy
You
and
can't-
rock
you
paper
can't
scissors.
win anything.
Would you like to arm wrestle?
Yeah, I follow her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
follow.
she politely declines to all game attempts. She does tell you
Lame.
that unfortunately the towers, at least particularly Badgers, are kind of designed so that they will take care of any occupants requesting audiences. They don't always remember that there is supposed to be an audience or not, though.
That
Hmm.
seems,
Well,
you
at
know,
least
kind
it's
of
got plenty of food.
less than ideal.
Mm-mm-mm.
She shrugs. That's how
Yummy
magic
pa-
is.
Yummy, yummy pastries.
It's not magic. Was supposed to be like make shit easier,
Smart.
It-
not harder.
Magic is like a pre-programmed thing. It's not necessarily intelligent unless it's like a
Fucking
living creature.
pre-program it. Never mind.
And whoever coded this sucks.
Anyway,
It's got
To be
bugs all
fair, it
over.
was
Fucking-
the Abjur, that pre-programmed his house to do that, not
Andrew's
the
a
person who
fucking
actually knows
shithead.
what they're doing. If you go to Gilda's house, it is much better, but you guys haven't been there.
Are you sure about
Well,
that?
you've been there once, and he was
Alright.
not exactly in a entertaining mood.
Let's go then. Let's go, you and I. I don't remember the rest of that fucking poem.
Yeah,
There was an
so
attempt.
she leads
Was
you
there?
to
No.
she leads you to the kind of main building. Like they have a much larger tower, which is kind of set away from the main campus. And
Alright.
she just kind of walks in that direction.
ooh. So is it good news or?
She just
I
kind of
mean,
like waves
back.
backwards.
It's probably good news given that we weren't just told to fuck off.
Fair enough. Well, they're
Hey.
polite.
What exactly is this we're trading?
And don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's an artifact. Something I picked up.
Found it a while ago.
You told me that. What is it?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter what it is. We're about to lose it.
I don't like that.
Oh
It
yeah.
literally
How do
has
you
some-
how do you like being out of the fucking loop, huh?
As you're walking, she just kind of looks at you and like Raleigh and Z, and just kind of like kind of mentally asks effectively, what like is it really all that bad that this companion be filled in?
No,
I
not really.
eventually reply and say, "No,
But
we're just messing with her."
no, but I'm having some difficulties, and this makes me slightly happier. The more I mess with him like this, the less likely it will be I try and stab him to death later.
Raleigh tries to mentally reply that he's just having fun.
All right.
But then accidentally yells it out loud.
Pretty much.
I'm just having fun.
Yeah, basically. Oh, I'm just fucking with her. It's fun. Oh shit.
Yeah, you guys all hear her kind of softly chuckle and then
Yeah.
continue walking.
I'll
So-
explain it. It's a dragon stone.
Yeah, it's like an egg or something. No one knows.
We don't know. It could be an egg. It could be leading to treasure hoard. All
Just
I
call
know
it
is
an egg.
if a
it-
dragon catches us while we have it, it'll be bad news.
I feel
Yeah.
like if it has the word dragon in it, it's probably important.
Yeah, it is. That's
Yeah.
why we're trading it.
We figure if we
Nah.
don't have it on us when we get caught by a dragon, chances of us
Literally-
getting absolutely murdered is way lower.
The only thing of value enough to trade for what we need.
The only thing of like actually really high value in this party.
Other than going on a quest in some dungeon and nearly getting our brains sucked out again. But
I don't want
I
to talk
already,
about
yeah, I already caused enough
it. Once was
fun
enough.
with that.
Yeah, she just kind of
Yeah.
idly drops that most likely you wouldn't have to go deal with something that sucks out your brains again.
Thank fucking God for that.
Part
Right.
7.
Because the moment that happens, I'm fucking outie. I don't care if I die. Not doing it.
Well, I guess if it delays our death some more, doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Should.
Yeah, I mean probably will.
She
Or
does
fucking
just kind
dead
of
anyway, who
idly
cares?
fill you in that Dragonstones are, as far as anyone is concerned, a unknown artifact. They are incredibly dangerous to own, and as such, you may just only own one.
And that's
So-
why I've been carrying it in my pocket, completely unprotected, the whole adventure.
I mean, it was in a bag of holding.
yeah,
That is true.
I'm guessing it's still in the bag of holding.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's still in the. No, I'm carrying it on my back. I'm balancing it on my head.
Yeah, and then I
by
actually
Hope it
bump
doesn't
him.
fall. Oh.
Yeah, I actually bump him and it falls over and just explodes into a million pieces, and there's like a half formed dragon inside. It's like, oh god. Oh no.
Whoopsie
I
daisy.
That's an oopsie doodle.
Yeah, it stays in my magic bag.
While you're walking over to this like tower, by the way, Rain spots someone over in the distance and taps you, Z. You see Thesira just kind of like vaguely waving at you.
Way back.
Rain immediately follows up with the poke with, "Can I go?"
Fine. I'm still exceptionally not happy with you, given the past events in recent days. However, you can.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that he hears the wah 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 wah. You can, and then gives you a big smile and
Yeah, I
sprints
figured.
off in Thesira's
That's
direction.
fine.
That kid is
Raleigh
going
waves
to,
at the side. Wait, does
fucking-
Raleigh notice or no?
That's my boy Rain right there.
that kid is going to get me fucking killed.
Raleigh would probably notice the talking and see the siren wave, but
No, it's all in whispers.
all right, I don't see the siren then, and I'm sad. I don't know why, but I'm sad.
How can you be sad if you don't know she exists?
Well, you know she exists, just not where she is. Idiot.
Exists where we are.
I mean, once again, we know that she's most likely in this general area.
Yay, not babysitting. I'm sure the council would be delighted to have a child in their presence like that, but not that they would get much say in it. But
Yep. So you guys make it all the way to the base of the tower itself after, like, it looked like it was pretty far away, but you guys reached it much faster than anticipated.
It's
Hell
a
yeah.
distance.
You didn't like it. You didn't black out like you do when you teleport between areas, but
it's just like you folded a map.
It's just a
little bit.
fucking illusion. It looks like it's farther away than it is.
yeah, whatever.
Or it
You're
is
there.
farther away and you move closer to it because space doesn't work at all. Period.
Yep.
What do I
She
roll
walks
to determine if
immediately
it
up
was
to
an
the
illusion?
door and lifts up both her staff and her offhand. And in her hand, or rather on her hand, you guys see a small ring that she put on at some point over when she was walking over, because you guys don't remember her having it on when she was knocking.
It's a second illusion.
Yep. It's totally that.
Everything is an illusion.
Regardless,
It's all fey bullshit.
Yeah.
her staff kind of what was her staff? It
See,
wasn't a
Falcon's starting to
chime.
get it.
I wrote down what the heck what her staff looks like, and I don't remember off the top of my head.
I didn't.
Regardless, it does magic-y staff things, and then the door's open.
Whoa.
Oh my god, the magic staff doing magic staff
That's so
stuff?
cool.
What the fuck?
Man. I wish we had a magic caster in our party. That'd be so cool.
Yeah,
You're right.
same.
Fuck you.
I wish we had a different magic caster in our party.
I don't say that. I'm fucking with you. I don't actually say, I have nothing against Falcon.
Maybe you don't.
Or Amelia. Anyway, let's continue.
Well, guess I'm left out. Guess I'll just go die.
You don't cast real magic. You cast, hunter magic. As, that old wizard said. It's not
I will
real
strangle
magic.
you. Except I won't do it now. I'll do it when you're asleep.
Slowly making my party hate me, one member at a time.
No, your mistake is thinking that you're making the party hate you. I'm making the party hate me.
Yeah.
But not slowly at all.
In fact, it already was. I don't know why you're trying anymore.
Yeah. I gotta up it. If the hateometer doesn't hit 5,000 by the end of the campaign...
It reached the limit in the first session.
Yeah, I need to break that limit. I need to break that glass ceiling of hate.
Glass ceiling.
Yeah, because I haven't hit the concrete ceiling yet.
Okay.
Concrete ceiling is when the party fucking kills me.
Chewing loudly.
Chew louder.
No.
It's not even coming across. How are you even chewing?
Yeah.
I chewed one popcorn.
Oh, I don't remember.
What
But
is
regardless,
popcorn?
she moves through the doors, and the doors
I
stay
call.
open. Yep, they stay open
Yes,
until you
follow.
guys are all.
A singular core.
And then you guys just kind of vanish into darkness for a while.
Wow, would you look at that?
Again?
Can we see
Once
each other,
again,
or is
do
it
you
all
not
pitch
see the
black?
irony?
No, it's just black. It's like when you're
So-
teleporting.
It's like we're in just
Rolly
a
lets out a
black
scream.
felt room.
Ah!
And then all of a sudden you're standing in a room with a big light over the thing. Think like main council room.
Are they all sitting on high pedestals, and we're
Pretty
all
much.
in the center of the room, low?
You
Yeah.
have come to be judged,
Yeah, exactly.
Like
and you
that.
have been judged unworthy.
Yeah, except when instead of a big spotlight, they just have a bunch of floating lights.
Okay.
They're
like-
specifically surrounding you guys, and they have a little bit up near them, but it's enough to see their outlines, but not much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Iskian
wild.
immediately just kind of creates another light so you guys can see her, but
I was about to say,
Raleigh
I love the theatrics
leans-
in here.
Raleigh leans over and whispers to Z, "This is cool as hell."
It sure is, Rowley. It sure is.
yeah, they're set up in a with their kind of big raised areas. They have 9 in total. 8 that are kind of at equal levels, and then 1 that's in the center. They have 4 on either side of it, kind of a semicircle.
Yeah.
And that one has someone standing at the top of it, but it's utterly you can only see his or her out. So, other than Iskian, you guys can see Eldon, seeing as he throws up a light as well. You can see a female tiefling, though the other 5, the other 5 things are either still shrouded in darkness with a very obviously cloaked figure on it, or there's no one there. There are 2, by the way, that are empty. The other 3 do have someone
Yeah.
there.
I have to say, Riley, I'm really loving the theatrics in here.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool.
really makes it feel serious and not like something out of a bad fucking horror novel.
Listen, it's great. Hey, hey Falcon, you think you can set something up like this eventually? This is really cool.
What?
just full volume. What?
It makes no sense. Anyway,
What do you mean
Rally-
set something up like this?
Riley, what about what
In
you've
what
seen me do
scenario?
makes you think I can build something like this?
you could do magic. Come on.
It's not the same, Rowley.
It's like exceptionally different. What are you talking about, Rowley? Did you hit your head on the way over here?
You make stuff happen. It's just like, magic.
What?
It's magic.
I don't create a
Raleigh
judgment
knows-
room.
Raleigh knows zero shits about.
Rowley,
fucking
what are you
anything.
fucking on?
Okay, Rowley, you have a deal to make. How about you do that?
Okay.
Yeah, none of them, other than like once you guys have entered, no one has spoken. They
Yeah, they're
just,
busy watching the idiots make idiots out of themselves.
it's pretty much, yeah.
Hello. We've come here as per arranged.
We're here to make the fucking trade. God.
Yeah, the Iskin is at least paying like attention. She's at least looks like she's smiling at you. It's a little hard in the dark. The tiefling is like entirely not interested. Like she's not even really paying attention at all. She's just kind of twirling one of her like some of her hair over her horns. And you can just kind of vaguely see the tip of her tail like wag up over the edge. Eldon, on the other hand, looks incredibly serious. Like, you know that look when freaking your parent has caught you doing something and they give you that glare?
Deathly serious.
Oh,
Yes,
boy.
that look. In fact, he actually seems to be focused mostly on Rowling.
I didn't
Yeah.
mean it, Dad.
Hey, that means I didn't fuck up too bad. I'll take it.
Raleigh's just standing there smiling.
A glare focused on Raleigh is a glare not focused on me.
Yeah.
Fuck champ.
Amelia and who else has over 15 passive perception?
Yo.
I think yeah, it's just Amelia and Z.
Yep.
All right. You
Wait,
guys,
I have 15.
yeah, but
You're
you're not there.
there.
So I
Also,
don't
didn't he
care.
say over 15?
15 or over? So
Aha.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Still not there,
Raleigh,
though.
I
Doesn't
have,
matter.
I have 12.
Yeah.
I have 11.
What the
Yeah, both of you guys vaguely the gnome like mutter something to the extent of why did you guys have to eat those? Saving those? And then he
And
coughs.
Shouldn't have had him come out automatically.
Did he? Oh no! He didn't
Yeah.
like because I ate his pastries.
It's not that hard.
We can have Serena make you some more, probably.
Probably.
I say with the probably.
So, Eldon introduces himself, though you guys most of you know him already. As does Iskian. The female tiefling, like, thinks about it for a moment, and then with kind of a couple of gestures and jabs from the others, she just sighs, looks down at you guys, like, leans over the edge of her like the, raised platform thing. The judge. I don't know what the heck that's called.
It's just the
place.
judgment dais.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the heck it's called. But,
I think it's called the dais. Am I having a stroke?
maybe it's the
Probably.
stand. I don't remember. Regardless, but she basically like leans over that, like pressing her chest into the freaking thing to get her head like as low as she possibly can. Looks down at you all, and then just kind of like utters loud enough for you to hear, but not like loud enough to be like angry. Like it's actually kind of hard to hear what her emotions are. Like it sounds mute. And she just kind of utters, yes, I'm Cazaveus.
Oh, thanks for blessing us mere fucking mortals.
I'm busy.
No, that's muttered under my breath.
Yeah, she still comments on it.
Fair enough. I respect it. I respect it.
Not the only one
Respect
with
the struggle.
15 or higher pace of perception.
Yes, the other three only introduce themselves by title. They are the Master of Evocation, the Master of Transmutation. You guys recognize him as Gildas, and or at least would if since you know what like his thing is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Last one was, and I can't remember the school's magic off the top of my damn head.
Illusionist and necromancy are out of the building. Evocation, abjuration, that you already took care of those.
Transmutation was taken care of.
Divination.
Divination was taken care of.
Oh, conjuration I think is the only not there and hasn't introduced himself. And I guess necromancy, but he's busy.
Who cares about the necromancers? I've had enough necromancers for one lifetime.
Yeah, the necromancer and the illusionist
are out.
The main figure, like on the highest one of these like judges stands, does not introduce himself, though you do see a little light kind of flit in front of all of you see it because it's obvious, like it's blatant that this is on purpose. There is a small like placard with letters large enough that you guys can easily read it from the like 10 feet you have to look up. Yeah. That it says the head.
Theatrics. They never get old. Or do they? I don't say that out loud.
You don't need to say it out loud here, but
that's fair. You have the one person who can divine that I'm thinking that is also the one who's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
The one who's not a complete shitter.
Absolutely delighted by all of this stuff because it's such a show of magic that he
it's just
doesn't
all
get
such
to
a
see.
big waste of time, though.
It is, and he loves it.
Welcome to mages. That's like
fucking mages are the worst.
They have an entire school. They can freaking take all the time they want.
That is true. We are at their mercy.
Literally dying slowly over here. Get a fucking move on.
Actually dying, though.
That's why I said literally.
Guys, you know how they say all the time in the world? We don't have that, please.
We have all the time in like 2 months.
Yeah. So Eldon kind of opens it up for the rest of it after everyone's introduced themselves. It kind of goes through and explains what the deal was, that you guys are going to take on one of the more dangerous artifacts, since apparently you know more about it and have a greater sense that it won't freaking, blow up and destroy the city or anything.
Yeah, we have our shit together.
In exchange, you will give up a second Dragonstone for the Academy, one of, at least as far as they know, black descent, I think?
I'm pretty sure it was black.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, if you didn't tell them that it was black, he still says like black.
I don't think
pretty
they
obvious
they're
they know
fucking
that.
diviners.
He looked at it, so
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
know
If
exactly to it.
if you didn't show it to them, they know anyway.
yeah. Okay.
There's
fair.
no doubt.
Magic.
Well, as much as Izkin likes you guys, she still is part of the council. So.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just hoping that she doesn't relay my thoughts about how much of a big fucking waste of time all the theatrics are.
She
You
probably
see, you
reads
certainly
that
see
thought
her
a lot.
smiling at you, but doesn't comment on it.
That's probably a common thought she reads.
Yeah.
If
So-
anything, I feel like that would make them happy to know that you think it's a waste of time.
It is.
Well, it would make some of them happy. Casaveus will like that, but
Fuck,
that's because she doesn't want to be here.
she should not like being wasted time even more than us.
Yeah.
She has shit to do.
Yep. The others
By her own assessment.
the others seem to listen with at least some sense of either interest or at least paying any attention. She, of course, barely does. Like she's at least standing.
Taking a nap on the stand.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's not quite that.
She's
far.
not snoring yet.
Yep. So after about 5 minutes of going through every detail of the deal that you made out, and like it's like lawyer speak pretty much. So you
Yeah.
guys understand about like a tenth of it. Mostly because some of it is magic speak as well, so it makes it even worse.
Eyes glazed over.
Pretty much, yeah. After the 5 minutes, he goes and looks at you and tells you to bring out the Dragonstone.
I carefully place my bag upside down on the floor and retrieve it very, very, very carefully.
All right. Yeah, the bag immediately, like once you go and call it up, it pops right into your hand without issue.
Yeah.
Shoots out like a rocket
I-
and explodes.
I want to be very careful with it. And
Yeah, the bag
I
doesn't
present it.
things out unless you yell it. To,
I know, I just don't want to
God.
fuck up.
Wait, that's not entirely true. It did shoot one thing out. It shot out the piece of the key like a fucking missile.
Yes,
It
but
did.
that was because
That was-
keys and magic-y bags don't mix.
It was so funny though.
It was. Alright.
So,
Bullet.
oh, what is that? I'm trying to remember the spell. One of them, I can't remember which spell it's under, but one of them basically waves a hand and a dark shape just kind of like solidifies in front of you.
Okay.
And it just kind of holds out his hands, like obviously for
Yeah, I give it to it.
hand it. Yep, it just takes it carefully and then floats up towards where the head is, and he like a small light appears there so he can see more clearly, you guess. He looks over
He
it
looks-
and then
He looks at it. It's made of cardboard. It's a phony, and we're already running out with a piece of the key. Haha, got you.
I love the idea that implies that the diviner knew the entire time and didn't say anything.
Would have been funny. Anyway, no, it's the real.
yeah, I
Well,
can
he's not
guess.
smart enough to pull well,
The
Switch.
paint's
not
still
smart
wet
enough
on
or
it.
not dumb enough. It depends on how you see it.
Definitely dumb enough. Yeah.
I think you'd have to be really, really dumb to freaking go into a mage's like home base and then be like, haha, cardboard.
He like touches it and his hand comes away just covered in ink. He's like, that's weird.
No,
I'll
I
be right
think
back,
the,
mate.
the next thing would be really, like, seriously,
Like,
really?
actually.
And then they'd probably just teleport you outside, several hundred feet in the air.
Joke's on you. There's a chance we can survive that if we get really lucky.
All right, so
Yep, several hundred D6. Anyway.
terminal
Except if we
velocity.
get really lucky.
So after a fairly thorough, like it actually goes through a couple of the different heads, including Iskian, who of course, very obviously pulls out a divining orb and identifies it. So after a good 2 or 3 minutes of them going through the process of making sure it's legit, the shadow brings it back down to your level and just kind of sets it down in the air.
Mhm.
And then, well, it looks like it's about to set it down in the air, and then, a structure just moves up and catches it without issue.
We have decided we don't want this anymore. Leave our presence.
The head just kind of like gestures for Eldon to continue. Eldon goes and tells you that they are more than happy with the Dragonstone and are willing to make the trade for the piece of artifact that they have.
Okay,
Easy peasy.
Yeah. sounds good.
Just like that, we're one step farther away from fucking dying. And simultaneously, one step closer.
Hey!
And then the arguing starts.
What?
Oh, fucking Christ.
The voice of Gildus that you guys very obviously recognize immediately goes and speaks up that he does not want to bring you guys all the way down to the freaking archive to unlock the key. And why can't they just leave it to the archiver, which would be much easier? After about 15 minutes of basically back and forth
Probably
of
sitting on
arguing
the
about
floor.
that, I can imagine.
Playing with his little
just
wooden
water.
figures.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock,
Yeah,
paper,
we're playing
scissors,
I
shoot.
Spy again.
I spy with my
I
little
spy an
eye.
angry old person.
I spy with my little eye something dark. Is it the room? Wow.
They effectively like set up a silence area like between you and them. So you
Rock,
can't
paper,
actually
scissors,
hear it.
shoot.
That's fine.
Yeah. And then it just kind of vanishes on its own and sound returns.
And they're still arguing. They cast another one.
No, but it will be. It's decided that Iskian will actually go down and get the key for you guys, or with you guys rather.
Sounds good.
Mostly because she's offering and no one else wants. At least
yeah.
that seems to be what the what you guys gather from the passive aggressive talking between Gildas and Eldon.
Thank you, Iskian. Thank you.
I love her. She's the best.
Thanks for being a sane member of this fucking council. You're really doing it.
All right. So let's go.
You guys all teleport back down to the bottom
Oh.
floor.
Oh, jeez. Whew. Hey,
You get teleport
Is-
halfway in the floor.
is Iskian here with us?
No, not yet.
Oh, damn it. All right, cool. I'm gonna wait for her. I have a question to ask.
Yeah. After about like a minute or so, she appears out of effectively the darkness of the area you guys are standing around or in.
Can't believe they didn't want to do the trade just because they were too fucking lazy to go down.
Well, they wanted to do the trade. They just couldn't agree on the terms of the post trade. It took them
Fucking
3 days
worst.
to get. Hey, it took them 3 days to get to this point, so I'm happy with 15 extra minutes.
That's fair.
Yep. So she's down with you guys and immediately starts striding off toward the archive.
I
Let's
try to
go.
catch up to her, and I ask. So, I've actually got a question. Well, had a bit of an oopsie doopsie last night. Got a little bit too drunk, and someone fucked with my sword magically. I was wondering if you know if there's like someone around here I could pay to have it looked at to see if he did anything like super bad to it.
She just kind of like turns a half smile just kind of on her face. Like doesn't like she turns her head kind of like backwards to look behind her at
Like
you.
a fucking owl.
Yeah. Well, it's like, looks kind of over her shoulder like
Yeah.
back and just kind of gives you a half smile and says, "I'm sure I can find someone that can identify your item for you again."
You're really doing it out here, Allie.
Thank you. I mean, is there anything? Can I pay you money? I don't know how this works. Mages are weird. I mean, like good weird, but like
Some mages are good weird.
fair enough.
Yeah. Are all of you guys following or
Plan to.
I would hope so. I will.
I'm
speak for
guessing
them,
I
but-
don't is Theo here? 'Cause
Theo.
You'd be right back, but there's no
He's a BRB too.
There's no back.
The sequel.
Yeah.
Shit. Chase, are
I'm
you
gonna
following?
guess. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Theo is following.
Chase.
Hey, where the hell else am I supposed to go? Yeah, I'm
I
following.
don't fucking know. Pick some.
It's probably just
pockets, I
stupid
don't
shit all the time, honestly.
know. Alright,
So,
yeah,
You could
everyone's got-
fucking leave and no one would bat an eye.
I have my limits.
Yeah, we're all
Yep.
following.
So, yeah, she effectively tells you that she's sure she can find someone who can help identify her for a nominal fee.
A nominal fee of 1 soul.
Oh boy.
It's not worth that much.
Half a soul.
No,
you
more
don't
like a
have.
quarter.
No, there's one party member who doesn't have a soul currently, so I already traded it.
Amelia?
Well, for different reasons. But that's not what I was talking about. Anyway.
You talking shit, Rally?
No,
No,
it's me
no
because I
exes.
died and my soul left my body.
There you go.
Classic.
I want this key.
When you guys do come out of the tower and start walking back, towards the main campus, you do see that there are now more people out than 0, as in like
Huh.
3 separate classes who are
Oh,
in the midst
jeez.
of doing stuff.
What are they learning?
Magic, probably.
What? You're no help.
Gee, Riley, whatever led you to that conclusion?
Yeah, one of
Well,
them
we're
seems
at
to
a
be.
Wizard Academy.
Yeah, one of them seems to be in the midst of doing some sort of invisibility training.
Ooh. Yeah,
One
I know
is
that
very
spell.
obviously like a necromancy of some sort, seeing as they have like a small quartet of undead just kind of wandering around.
Ooh. Amelia
Invisi-
knows that spell.
Invisibility training. Just learn
What do I
basic
know?
fucking camouflage.
There's zombies running around campus. Don't chase after them.
And don't try and take them for your own.
The
Why not?
students are
Too late.
practicing. They're
It's
working
look
really
down.
hard.
Yeah, the last one is a. They're not learning any magic today, since they're doing the same thing as you guys were doing, the tour.
Oh, the tour. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, you guys just kind of stride. A few of the students do seem to recognize Iskian and like kind of vaguely wave in her direction, but she seems to ignore them and move on.
And
Oof.
she shoots
Her
them with
task.
lightning for daring. Oh, God.
So, you guys make it to the archive.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she just strides right up to the strange construct and immediately starts speaking, and you'd guess probably some sort of magical language, aka she's talking gobbledygook in common.
She's speaking magic. God
The
damn.
yeah, the construct nods a few times, spins on its heel, and starts striding / floating away. Yep. She just kind of waves after, like waves for you guys to continue following.
We do.
Mm-hmm. And after moving through a different path than the first one you came down, you make it back to the artifact room.
Here we go. All right. Well,
Yeah, she immediately strides to the other side of the room.
I want to look at it. Still the same?
As far as you can tell, the strange crest thing hasn't changed at all.
All right. Well, this is it.
Jeez, you make it sound like we're gonna die or something.
No.
Wait,
This
what's
is it.
happening?
It's literally it. This is it. This is what we were looking for.
We got the piece of the key.
This is the object of our desire,
This
Amelia.
is the object of our desire.
This is the portion of the key that we have come here to
So
acquire.
how do we get it out with like
Oh, good
without
rhymesy. I like
dying
that.
instantly?
What?
Cause
What rhyme?
So Iskian actually is going to first move over to one of the other, like an empty box on the opposite side of the, like it's still at the end of the hall near where the key is, and she seems to be fine with leaving you guys to look at it.
Punch
But
through
opens
glass.
Opens
Yeah,
up
it
one of
explodes.
the one of the empty containers that you guys were pretty sure was filled with something on this end
Oh.
of the hall.
Can I wisdom that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, also wisdom.
Yeah, you can too.
Wisdom check or save.
Oh shit! It would have been the same for me either way. I have a -1.
Yeah.
They actually
just-
doesn't matter.
just-
Doesn't-
Yeah,
doesn't
just
matter.
basic. It's just a basic wisdom. All right. Yeah, you guys were pretty sure that there was some sort of other, like a sword or something in there.
Oh boy.
It's not there anymore.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Look
Oh,
into the
still, like it's
camera.
still in the room. It's just it's in a,
Oh, okay.
like when you guys look around, it's just they moved it like one spot down.
Okay.
It's not like it freaking got up and ran away.
I mean, hey, we
You
don't
never know
these
with
things.
magic items.
It's
Actually-
magic, dude.
It twinned itself, moved its twin to another place,
And then ran
and,
away.
and now it's out of here.
It's got fucking 5 billion IQ. It knows how to escape.
Anyway, she puts the Dragonstone in the container.
Mm.
You guys were pretty sure that the Dragonstone was back in the tower and didn't see her ever
I
pick it up, and she has it
Who
all of a
cares?
sudden.
I
Who
have a
fucking
bag of
cares?
holding. It doesn't matter.
Extra dimensional space. It's
Yep.
been used constantly. Who fucking cares anymore?
Man,
You're just like, okay, it's boring now.
Old
So-
news.
Yeah, she sets it into the container, mumbles a few words, and you see the container. Like, she doesn't close it; it closes on its own, and you hear kind of a faint electric ozone hum.
Mm.
And then the empty portrait above it goes and fills in with the portrait all on its own of 4 people.
Is it me?
Yes, you guys handing over the thing in a dark
Oh
room.
shit! No kidding.
Yeah,
How do I look?
did like a portrait rally.
Yes, yes, my first portrait.
I think they fucked up your nose.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she walks over to the case itself and.
Oh wait, no, the fist did that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just
They
my
actually
nose.
fixed your nose.
It's hideous. It's not nearly crooked enough.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah. She walks over to the case with the key in it and pulls out a scroll, reads off whatever spell it is. The scroll, of course, burns in the process. And all of a sudden the case is open.
Okay.
Am I free
And
to
we-
grab the key? I'm asking her that.
She nods.
I'm going to grab it and I'm not going to
Run.
combine it with the other piece of the key just yet.
Yeah, by the way, the second
I'm a
she
little bit
like
nervous.
finishes the spell and the like container like even starts to open, you guys all 4 of you know that this thing is a piece of the key. Like it's that
Yes!
same feeling that you saw when you saw the other pieces.
Yeah, high five!
High fives all around.
High fives!
Mitchell, you don't know how fucking worried I was you were gonna pull a fast one on us.
Everyone starts getting high fives.
Everyone's
Go to high five the one lady.
No.
Does she do it?
No, she doesn't.
Damn it!
Holy shit.
Lame.
Oh my god.
Kill
Oh my
her!
god. Because like you're the type of person who I feel like we did put a lot of work in so you wouldn't do that, but B, you totally fucking do that shit.
No, I still have
Totally
2 more
fucking do that.
pieces.
Yeah.
I know.
He's got plenty of
What is-
time later.
Yeah, the next one's even more funny just thinking about it.
Fuck you.
Yeah, now you're starting to get it.
Oh my god, this is.
This is like Godbound, but a million times worse. Godbound is way worse.
Yep.
Oh no.
All
I'm
right.
excited.
Which
Yeah,
piece was
we all have high fives and share a bonding moment.
Yeah.
So fucking relieved.
Even give a high five to Falcon.
Me giving up the dragon
High
stone was
fives all around.
absolutely worth it, and I'm so fucking happy. Oh my god.
We did it, boys. We're in.
the heck
All right.
is-
I'm
So we
sorry,
should combine
guys.
it when
I
Drake's
still don't
around,
understand what
at
we
least.
did.
You definitely understand. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, you understand. You can
Hey.
feel it too.
I think even Drake would understand at this point.
If Drake were here, he would.
But he
Yeah,
isn't,
no,
because he's a bitch.
it's not like a conscious understanding.
You just
Theo. It's just
know.
yeah, it's like your soul basically resonates with it. You know it's
Instinctual.
important. Yeah. Where the hell is my freaking thing for that?
Now that we got this, let's get the fuck out of here.
It's not that. It's not that.
Oh, I still need to. I still need the fucking someone to look at my sword. Damn it.
I mean, to be fair,
That's your own problem, Rally.
I also still
It
have.
is.
I need to get a new fucking magic bow because we're actually starting to hit stuff that's resistant to non-magic stuff.
Yep.
And my only magic one's cursed. Fuck that.
Get it uncursed.
I'm not being Rowley 2.0.
Thank God my weapon's automatically magical.
I have a magic sword, but you know,
There.
I like shooting people instead of stabbing.
All right. Which
I like
piece
stabbing
was this
people, so it's
again?
good. And my shooting tool is a magic spell.
Right.
So.
That's true.
I'm just fucking happy I have a magic sword because if I didn't get this one, I'd be shit out of luck for a lot of things.
I mean, I
Even
could
though
give you
it's
my
cursed.
magic sword if you lost that one.
Fair enough, but
Not like
even
I
though this
fucking-
is cursed, I feel like out of all the curses that I could get, being a pyromaniac and only burning things down some of the time is pretty good. Only hurting my friends 20% of the time. with fire.
Now, I would like to flash back to the first time you dropped that and you nuked the whole party, including some NPC, I think.
Don't
Yep.
worry about it. Like I
So-
said, 20%, pretty good.
Yeah. By the way, this piece of the key it looks like an amulet in kind of the vague shape of a throne, though it's like obviously been hacked in half or broken in half and is like super tarnished.
All right, let's get the fuck out of
Yep.
here.
All right.
Also, I
But-
can't wait for
Yeah,
this
it doesn't explode. It doesn't do anything interesting. It just
Yep.
you know what it is, and it
All right.
it gets picked up.
This entire campaign is actually going to be a fake out, and at the end, all our characters are going to end up trying to kill each other, and whoever survives becomes the godbound, and we all have to make new characters.
While I like that idea, no.
See, that would be an okay idea if it was like a couple sessions.
No,
Not
I
like
I
2
already
and a
have.
half, 3
I already
years.
like the end is already pre-planned. So
Oh
yeah,
boy.
The end is where we begin.
literally yes.
The town impending.
The
I said
end
the
of this
town
campaign is the
impending.
beginning of the next. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I need to make a note that you guys have now found the thing.
Key get.
Key acquired.
I put a little F, but yeah.
So,
So
other than
he
the
just kind of
found.
like Iskian just kind of like looks at the broken piece, just kind of like she seems to be like waiting for something, and then when nothing happens, she seems like a little disappointed.
Looks
All
at
right,
the
have a
lot of
good
us-
one. Let's go.
Looks at the lot of us celebrating, like, what the fuck?
Yay, we got a
Fucking
broken
weirdest.
piece!
God, these losers.
Yep.
I think that's what everyone thinks of our party.
Yeah, she follows / leads you guys back up with the archiver,
Mhm.
back up to the main campus.
All right, now that we have this P, we'd like to trade this P in it for a different.
You know,
Would-
they're not
would you
making
be,
another
Would you be
deal.
willing to take this for a dragon stone?
No,
Oh my god. All right.
I can tell you that the answer would be categorically no.
I can tell you that I would never offer that trade in my fucking life.
Yeah, no,
Thank
that's
you.
that's
Here,
one
have a
trade.
little bit of our time. Just take it. We don't
Here,
want
have
it.
this thing that we actually physically need to survive.
And
here.
you guys do
Yeah.
feel, and Drake, you do as well, that the poison just kind of recedes.
It's like the equivalent of going, here, have my ability to breathe oxygen.
Yeah, you don't need it.
That
That's
shit's-
for
Okay,
chumps.
so-
that shit's overrated.
Thank you so much for,
Yep.
helping us out with this.
Being a magic person who isn't a shithead.
Yeah.
So yeah, she tells you that, at least particularly Rowley, to go pick up Rain, and probably he'll find a person who can identify that sword again.
Hell yeah. Sounds good. Thank you.
Part of me wants to ask her if she knows anywhere I can buy a magic bow. Fuck it,
Um,
why not? Already here. Just
all
on the way out, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, as you open your mouth, she tells you that they could probably sell you a magical bow.
Oh, nice. Where
They could
would I
also
go to
probably
buy that?
decurse the magical bow you have, though.
Oh fuck! That'd be hype.
But it probably costs a lot more, wouldn't it? Would it?
That, and as she tells you that there is no guarantee that it will remain magical once the curse is broken.
God, if it does, though, that'd be amazing. This is the ultimate fucking spell fighting bow.
Got any magic shovels?
You already have a magic. No, you don't.
I don't.
He has a spiritual shovel.
That's true. Yep, that was what it was.
They do have magical shovels, but not like your
Of the
Not
bashing
war
weapon,
shovels.
maybe?
Yeah, not of the your version. They're just magic in the minor magic sense.
Do you have any cool rings?
I look for rain.
She just kind of looks at you for a moment. Yes, we have literally like shelves and shelves
Now-
of cool rings.
Now, second question is, where would we go to actually
Okay.
buy these? Because it'd be great to not have to wander around this college for the next 8 hours.
Another question: are the prices
She just-
jacked up?
She just kind of opens her mouth for a moment when you ask where, and then pauses for a moment. Kind of taps on her staff. Well, See, the person who deals in all that stuff is Kazi. The tiefling?
Who's
Oh my fucking god! All right,
He
you
just
know
kind
what?
of like knowing, like, nods knowingly.
It's okay. She likes me.
You know, it's fine. Everyone who I talk to, I bitch at. So, same thing would have happened if it was anyone else.
So if she tells you to like do all of that, then you have to go to her tower.
Can you point that one out, or?
Oh, there's only 8, so minus the
Yeah.
major, the main tower. So you
But
already
I'd
know
like
where
to get
three
it-
of them lead.
I'd like to get it sometime other than the 5th try, because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, she points toward one of the towers that's got like, at least what you can see from like a distance, these like strange kind of glowing butterfly looking things.
Oh, that's hype.
Yeah.
Why is that hype?
I like nature.
All right, fair
I'm
enough.
out searching for rain.
If you explain that way, she's like, those aren't natural, but
I know they
Sure.
aren't, but I also grew up around Fae, so you take what you can get.
sitting actually right next to that tower, you do see a different set of butterflies. Mostly that these ones have more to their wings than bug.
Hmm.
Notably that they're little people.
Oh, hype!
They're like kind of
Bastard.
darting around in front of the tower.
That's
The
not a
best of the
butterfly.
best. It's a pixie, you fucking idiot.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, in the meantime, Drake, are you going out to go buy your supplies for your project?
Oh yeah, I'm also putting in order for a better door.
Thought you were making the better door.
Well, I'm making like the mechanisms and stuff, but it would be faster if I just buy a
The wooden part.
reinforced- Yeah.
All right. So, where are you going to do this?
I'm guessing I'm just gonna go. Try to head towards where what would it be? Like,
So far as you can think of, the only things on this street are basically shops that serve
Adventurers.
like adventurers. So yeah, basic
I-
potion shops, general stores, weapons and armor, a magic shop here and there. There are a couple bookstores, and of course,
well, this is
the
like a
one you
major
guys
city,
found.
so doesn't or. Okay, so tell me, seeing how this is a major city, does it have like a map or something, like, or signs? Like this is where the I don't know, artisan district is.
Not in the long arm.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna try my
Or
look
at least
at
none that
asking
you haven't seen any signs.
where an artisan district might be.
All right. Well, you do know after wandering around for like an hour or so
Well,
that
actually, I'd probably just, if I didn't find any signs, I'd probably just ask the person inside the inn, being like, "Yeah, do you know the way around this place, the city?" Instead of walking around, be like, "Oh yeah, I'm at the inn." The innkeeper might know some locations.
yeah, they tell you that there is a trading district, or like kind of a, what is it called? Yeah, the guild and temple district that you could go and talk to, since they're the ones who kind of deal with all that stuff.
Can I just walk in there, or do I need more papers?
You definitely need reason to go there, as it is
Gross.
part of the city proper.
Man, this city is just one big fucking bureaucracy, huh?
Well, what if I had
Oh
my
no,
own
it's not.
guild?
It's not anything like one of the settings that I'm setting up.
Oh god.
Have I not told you guys about that? The setting that if you actually like be an adventurer, like legit, just for like starting, you don't have a license to be an adventurer, then you can get fined or thrown in prison for saving people because you're stealing other people's jobs.
That is actually fucking hilarious and amazing.
I love it.
Yep, they're like, what was it? They're like the Vogons in Hitchhiker's Guide, where they like you need to sign paperwork to do anything,
Yeah, do you have a
including
license
be
for
a
that?
hero.
Do you have paperwork for that paperwork?
Yep.
You're under
Ooh,
arrest.
it's like One Punch Man.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Except
The
it's
dude-
everything, not just heroes.
The main the main character's the fucking great. I love it.
Anyway. Yeah, the Empire is nothing like that, though. It's got like a minor thing to get around
Okay,
to
what's
make
my
sure
letter?
citizens are protected.
I'm just gonna
I
ask
grew up in
if they know my letter of introduction might, work as a pass.
He's pretty sure that it probably won't.
Oh, fuck the city and everything it stands for.
You can go talk to Crawford at the Golden Coin, because he can definitely get you in.
Honestly, the true hero in all of this fucking place has been Crawford. The only reason we'd be able to get
For real.
anywhere.
Yeah.
I can
Without
just
him,
go into the mage area like all I fucking want now. It's great.
Yeah, it's true. I'm not helping the city in any form or way. I'm not feeding the beast. I'll work with what I got.
All right. Like, you can buy a barrel from a general store and then, like, tear it apart. Or a box.
what can you? Wouldn't they sell like chests? Maybe.
Yeah. That sort of thing.
Yeah, chests are pretty reinforced. They'll probably be less reinforced when you tear it apart for the wood, but
Yep.
You know what? I might do it later. Get better parts. But right now, I do not want to leave. Go within like a 5-mile radius of this inn. I want to stay here.
You can get almost
I
anywhere in
learned
the
my
long
lessons.
arm in miles.
I learned my lesson. I know my place. Oh yeah. I'm just going to take a quest, wander off alone.
Yeah,
Which is
he does
artsy
recommend
district.
that there is like an adventurer general store that's like kind of the best one because they have literally everything an adventurer could need, including wood for doors. He doubts that they'd, make the door for you. You'd have to do it yourself, but
you carpenter.
it's nearby.
Okay, you know what? Then fine. I'm going to go to the Golden Coin instead of actually. I guess if I go to the Golden Coin, I want to ask if this guy, how often does he get work, or how often do people come in to do work?
What do you mean?
I just plan on actually setting up a commission thing. Like, yeah, just go here, put in this order.
To the Golden Coin?
Yeah,
Wait.
don't do it myself. Just hire someone else to do it.
Well, you
Like-
know what?
Set a quest, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now I would like to let you in on a little secret. The first one we completed took 7 years to complete.
I actually want to just bash my head up against a wall.
Well, that's what
Okay,
you're
there-
doing
there are lots
in
of
this town
those.
currently.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I'll take a quest.
All right.
I'm,
So where
And-
are you trying to get, or what kind of quests are you looking to do?
I'm not. I'm not planning on completing it. I'm just taking it. Be like, oh, just give me whichever one has been up there the longest.
Crawford goes and like actively pauses for quite a while, actually. Like, he seems to be deep in thought once you ask for the one that's been up there the longest. And then slowly goes and pulls out a piece of paper from behind the counter and just sets it on the counter for you. The paper is yellow. Like, it's been a while since it's been looked at.
Oh,
Pick
whatever.
it up, it disintegrates.
Well, he was able to pick it up, so
He's
very
got like
close, but
touch.
he's not that careful.
Yeah, but Drake has claws.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Thanks. Goodbye.
You don't even read it, you just pick it up.
Come on,
Oh,
why you gotta
yeah.
be a dickhead to Crawford? Crawford's one of the few people in this area that I've been nice to, because
Yeah, if you do
Listen.
just try and pick it up and walk off, he is going to snatch it off the thing and force you to read it because this is like serious.
Listen, just
Like,
because
Crawford
you hate
is forced to
everything
be
and
seen.
everything and everyone, just because you hate everything and everyone, doesn't mean you need to be mean to Crawford.
yeah,
I roll my eyes.
Crawford
and
is a
get-
chill guy.
Yep.
He's actually helpful in the city.
So he actually tells you to read it backwards from the reward up. Mostly because
Okay.
read.
I
So-
do that.
The reward is, well, there are actually a few. The first one is a like imperial citizenship with a fully built and like you basically don't have to pay for it house anywhere in the city, like in Vanpar or of a city of your choosing. Without question.
All right, what's the catch?
This is why you read it backwards.
Yeah.
A total of 1,000,000 gold pieces.
What the fuck?
And a selection of 2 magical items from the treasury of either the mages or the imperial.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker, we could have gotten another dragon stone. Fuck!
Well, 2 magic items, not 2 artifacts.
Fair
I
enough.
imagine they would not be handing out artifacts due to the excessive danger behind them.
Yeah.
You don't want eldritch running around because those will ruin everything.
Yep. So, the quest itself is to find the magic sword Voimtong. Which, Nor, I'm not even going to force you to roll. You know that that's the sword that freaking one of the heroes carried. Like, it's an artifact from 1,000 years ago that freaking killed, like, literally thousands of angels. Single-handedly. He tells you that quest has been up there for long. In fact, several decades, if not more.
I just want to go into the artificer district, or
He shrugs, tells you that that is the longest standing quest that he currently owns.
I doubt I can just ring up, one of the ancient heroes, be like, "Oh, hey, yeah, can you tell me what the artifact is?" Yeah, no.
Seeing as
Trying to
he's
look at
dead,
him with, like-
yeah, it's kind of hard.
I mean, no one expects this to actually be completed, right?
Maybe you can't talk to him.
He
Under
shakes
very
his head and
situations.
says, no, the Emperor actually was very, very insistent on it being completed.
Quick, get
So
me
far.
his body.
Successful.
No, not the body, the sword. They have the body.
Yeah, they have the body.
Back.
Oh, next time I talk to what's his face, I know what I'm going to be asking.
No, I mean, like, you personally don't expect anyone to complete this quest, because I don't think you look at me and be like, "Oh, yes, that man might actually be able to do it."
That's
I
why
mean,
I'm
if
not
you're
allowing you to
accepting
take it, because you die.
Also, I'm pretty sure the Emperor would be pretty fond of me, being like, "Oh, yes, I love the cut of your jib."
God, jib.
He shrugs. It was the last
Jake, you're
Emperor,
so
to be
fucking
fair.
Negative.
But he's pretty sure that he would be forced to follow along with the quest rewards anyhow. Provided you were able to successfully complete it. Which you won't. Because no one has. In
Maybe
decades.
you won't.
If not hundreds of years.
Also, the rewards seem pretty, well, pointless.
Oh yeah, they super are for us.
Maybe the gold, but, like, that's kind of like blood money.
How is that like blood money?
Go find
I wanna
artifact,
hear.
bring it back. There is no murder involved.
Well, it's simple. It's from the Emperor, or the Empire. Not a single copper isn't, coated with blood.
I have at least 7 coppers that are different. They're coated in normal blood, not Emperor given blood. Empire caused blood.
Anyway, if you mentioned that you want to get into the Guild and Temple District, then he points out about a dozen different quests that will get you into there.
I just want to buy a door.
He still just kind of gestures towards the 12
And,
off.
yeah,
You just take one at random, or if you're trying to talk, I think you're muted, or I have disconnected.
You're still
No,
connected.
you're-
I
Still
cannot hear
connected.
him either now. Nor!
No!
Well, I guess Nor died.
Rest in peace.
Nor, we cannot hear you. Someone at him. Here.
This is unfortunate.
Possible he disconnected, I suppose. Well, regardless, I'm going to guess Nora was going to take one of those and then head off to the district to get a door. So
Probably.
until he's back, we will continue with you guys doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking for.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
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 No, what happened was my internet died for a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so it's not an audio problem. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I'm not, if a question ends up being like, oh yes, you must create a, perpetual motion machine. I am not picking that one up. I just want to be simple. I just want to go there to buy a door. I'm looking for a simple one, or one that doesn't be completed, or one that I could just, maybe throw away.
You're so evil. Even though you're not. You're like,
Lawful good.
nope, this is not lawful. No, sir, not lawful good in the slightest. You need to change your alignment.
Hey, what you doing?
Everyone has a tipping point.
Yes,
I
and
tipped long
yours
ago.
was reached months ago.
I just want to stay in my cart.
And
That's not
Mitchell,
lawful good.
Just fuck Nora up.
That's just
Just fuck Drake up.
I mean, I'm willing to, just.
you are lawful dead. You're dead. You just don't know it yet.
Anyway, are you going to just take one of the quests to get into the district without question?
I'm not looking for anything specific. Maybe something for tinkering, maybe.
You just need to get, once you're in the district, they're not going
Yeah.
continuing to remain there until you leave.
Basically, the thing that I'm just looking away from. Wait, what?
Like, until you leave the district, they're not going to question you wandering around doing other things there.
Okay.
That's the reason that the rest of your party can move around the main academy without anyone freaking questioning.
If
Even
anything,
though we literally completed it within minutes and have just been going off of that for fucking days.
yeah, the things I'm,
When Gildas forgets to take your thing back. Anyway.
I'm trying to stay away from things that seem impossible, or just,
Well, there are literally some that are just like
I'm
fixed.
gonna grab a snack. I'll be back.
Okay, well, if it's like tinkering, then sure, I'll take one of the random ones. Doesn't matter. Actually, with tinkering, it doesn't really matter. Or alchemy.
There is
I'm a
one
literal
that has test subject for an alchemist and a tinkerer, like 2 separate quests.
Okay,
You just have to test a handful of devices, and then that's all. You'll get your payment.
I'm right back.
I'm not sure. I'll do it for the tinkering since that one, might seem slightly interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
Some-
The quest was put there a while ago, like about a month or so, and it seems to be, you have to test 3 different tinkering devices to make sure that they both work and are less dangerous than the creator is hoping.
Sure, I'll take that one.
All right. So he hands you basically like a small. It's like a small wooden thing with like metal inlays that looks kind of like a hammer and a screwdriver, like crossed, and tells you that if you show that to the guards, then they will direct you towards the correct gates to get into that area, and of course let you into it.
Are you sure they just won't throw me to the old district? Not let me out again?
He's pretty sure that they won't do that, seeing as you're on official quest business.
I'm gonna go in with, skepticism, but,
You can't be salty about not being let out of the old district. You literally snuck in.
That and they don't let people out of the old district.
Look, I was told it would be like a scenic route.
I'm gonna eat my Italian mix.
I gave my watch to someone not really thinking about why I was giving my watch. Either way, yes, let's go. The adventures of Drake
Yeah.
continue.
Yep. So you make your way to the temple and guild district, or guild and temple district, whichever it is, and are able to make your way to the Tinkerer place, or to get your door made first, whichever you feel like.
First, I'll do the door. Try to, get in the blueprints. That's
Okay.
for a time frame.
Yep. There is a carpentry. They are willing to make your door.
How much?
It's like, what do you want them to make?
Just
Like a
steel.
carriage door. Yay, that's very specific.
Oh, basically the blueprint is just reinforced wood with steel, having like a little flap over the. How there's like a gap in the door.
Just make it Raleigh proof.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to
It's not
use a
possible.
crowbar and try to try to force it open. Also,
Okay.
there's like a little like a giant hole in the center or something for the locking mechanism that I have planned.
Okay. Yeah, they look at your blueprints and are able to figure out that they will be able to make it. It will take them a couple of days though.
And for the gold, or
For their and the blacksmith services, they're going to need. I guess it's going to be somewhere around 64 gold for materials and
how about 62?
they're willing
Is
to
that
do
all you
62.
Is that all your gold, Drake?
No, haggle.
Okay. Oh, okay. It was very specific.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
they're
not
willing
gonna.
to do 62.
I'm not gonna, be like, oh yes, let's do 40.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
All right.
Gotta make slight changes.
So they
Every
tell you
gold
where,
counts.
like they ask where you want it to be delivered in, next couple days.
At the end, or if we're still there. I don't know. I haven't.
You should. That's
The person who's doing going over the design work with you
I give them
does
the
explain
name.
that I don't know is not a location.
I give them the name at the end, but I'm just saying, rambling to myself, like, I don't kind of know how long I might be here. I was going to say that, I wasn't informed, but I kind of just ignored them.
Well, they will bring it to the Ice Spear Inn in a couple days.
Okay.
It will be late.
if you're not
but-
there.
Oh.
If you're not there, then the inn will have a nice new door.
Or I just,
big hole in
changed
it.
the location to the.
That's not even a good it's a carriage door. It's not like a normal door, so they can't even use it for that.
They can hang it
Yeah,
up
it's
on
a
the
nice
wall
new
as a
thing to sell
decoration.
to someone who needs a new door.
Be
Yeah.
like a hipster place, hanging up on the wall.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think they're gonna do that. They're just gonna send it back.
If that's all, I take my leave.
Yep.
Tinkerers
So-
now, so I can
Yeah.
criticize his works.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Yep. So you walk in, and the Tinkerer is, unsurprisingly, a gnome. It is a little surprising, though, since he's not a rock gnome.
Okay, I'm here for your whatever you needed. What do you need? Your little trinkets.
Yeah. He goes and pulls up his goggles, and then brings you into the back. It's kind of a workshop / firing range, honestly. The gnome goes and points over at the firing range, and there are 3 objects sitting on the benches for you to test. Which one do you want first? 1, 2, or 3?
Let's go with the magical 3.
Okay. So that one seems to be some sort of like throwing device. Like it has a potion already kind of set into its thing. It looks almost like a modified slingshot. Probably the best way to do it, or like a really really small catapult. And he shows you how to like attach it to your wrist, and then goes and tells you to shoot it down range at the target.
Okay, I would try.
All right, go ahead and roll a ranged attack roll without your proficiency.
Come on, that one. Come on, that one. Come on, that one.
What is it, like 2?
Just roll dexterity.
Yeah, it's just gonna be your dex.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, yeah, I only have 2 decks.
All right. So you're fairly accurate. It takes you a few moments to actually get the thing activated, but after it activates, you are able to hit the target and it burns away. He goes and like furiously writes on a little bit of parchment that he pulls out of his hat, and then moves on, like kind of pushes you to try one of the other ones.
Okay, 1.
All right. One seems to be something like the you actually have one, don't you? You know, the very complicated like clockwork toy you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. It looks a lot like a manticore.
Okay.
If you don't know what that is, it's basically it's a lion-looking thing with wings and a tail, like a stinger on for a tail. He asks you to take your gloves off and then just hold your hand in front of it.
I do that, and when he stings me.
It's gonna hurt.
So he goes, winds it up. It just kind of like prowls around. At least you could call it prowling, as it just kind of wobbles back and forth, and then charges forward and attempts to bite you and can't make it through your scales. Like, you got thin scales, but they're not that thin. It just kind of gnaws on your finger, and nothing else happens.
Okay, then 3 again. 2.
Yep. 2. You've seen them create things like this before. They're like, they're basically like lighters to a certain extent, like mechanical lighters. Although this one seems to have modifications. Like it has a little tube on one side, for instance. He goes and sets up another target and tells you to point it at that and then pull the trigger.
Okay.
Well, trigger as in like hit a button on. It has a little like a fire icon.
Range attack door.
Yeah.
I'm on that one.
Nope, no that.
Nice.
Yeah. There is a massive gout of flame that you weren't sure was able to come out of a little lighter looking thing that ignites the cloth dummy and it burns away. The gnome is very happy.
It's a Flammenwaffe. It's washed flammen.
He chitters on a gnome for a while and then hands you a small bag of gold or at least a small bag of coins, and tells you, or rather asks you if you'd like one of the, like basically a different one of these prototypes as an additional reward. Ooh!
Drake
yes.
gets a cool mechanical weapon other than his gun. Unless he is going to complain about it. Are you going to... I'm going to
I was
stop.
actually going to roll tinkering to see how much.
Oh, fuck yeah! I'm really happy about that, actually.
No,
I'm so excited for you to get a cool weapon.
He does
have
actually
an
have
idea.
additional, like he has additional things, but those are the 3 that he offers immediately. Like his shelves are full of busted, half-broke.
I have an idea, and I think Rowley might like it.
Oh, no. Z's not going to like it.
Rowley, I think we're going to soon become best buddies.
I'm scared.
The moment I catch on fire, I'm actually.
I'm
right.
excited for this.
So you asked for the,
Oh,
the
God.
flamer thing?
Yep.
Yep.
You don't even have to tell him.
Yeah. It's a light thrower is what he tells you.
Yeah, that's how well I criticize his work
Oh my
and tell him where he can make
God.
improvements.
Yeah, you definitely can make improvement. It functions, but you're pretty sure you can get the fire burning hotter. Or
You're
others.
also pretty sure you could sell this to Raleigh, but or you can
Yep.
give it to him as a gift from a friend.
Yep. So he hands you the prototype. He does tell you that you need to refuel it every time because it only fires. It just takes lamp oil. So
lamp oil.
You're
Yep.
gonna make it so it has charges and you can load ammo like 4 at a time. And if
Anyway.
it misfires, the whole thing explodes.
Yeah, that's pretty much what will happen. Anyway,
Kills whoever's holding it.
I'm gonna guess you're gonna head back after that.
Actually, would that tinkering check work for an idea that I have?
With what?
The new thing I just got.
The flame? Yeah, the light thrower.
Yeah, because I just made an idea.
Yeah. By the way, could you roll a perception for me?
I should be good at those.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'm gonna give it to you with advantage. By the way.
Oh, thank you.
You actually see on his table he has a strange, like tube-like structure that he's like kind of semi-completed. Like it's not quite done, seeing as it's being held up by like pins. And there's a couple of these weird, like bug-like things. Like they look a little bit like massive lightning bugs. They're not the electro lightning bugs. They're the normal lightning light bugs. They just light up and go away. And as it kind of walks into the tube, all of a sudden it lights up, its abdomen, and it hits a piece of crystal on the desk. And the crystal kind of extends and enhances the light to make it go further onto the wall on the other side. And then he kind of ushers you out, and you move towards the base. Or your base, yeah. Your base of operations here, anyway.
Right,
Yee.
FOB.
So, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm looking for Rain so I can get that fucking. So he can tell
Also-
me where to look for someone who knows how to tell what happened to my sword.
Also looking for rain
Okay.
for different reasons.
Raleigh, can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you hold on to some of my money for me?
It's just the greatest idea you've ever had.
Why?
Because I need to save it. But if I bring it into a store with me, it will not come out.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Don't you know?
Can I insight? I'm a little bit suspicious.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good to me.
As far as you can tell, the only thing that Falcon wants to do is put money in your magic bag.
All right.
Yay,
Okay,
more money
how
in the
much-
magic bag.
Money are you giving me?
I'm dropping 50 gold pieces in there.
Let me write that down. 50 Falcon's gold. Wow, I have a lot of other people's gold right now.
Who? What?
I have Drake's gold too.
Why?
Because
Because
you haven't
he
given
didn't
to him
take the
yet.
divvy. Because when we divvied it out, he didn't take any.
Mm,
To be fair, we haven't talked yet.
That is very true. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll hold on to this and make sure it's safe.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
Okay. Now to
Mitchell.
Rain.
before I leave, I would at least try to ask him.
Yeah, after you finish the devices and you pick one, he literally like.
Oh,
pushes you
okay,
out.
never mind.
Yeah, no. He's like already discussing other ideas. Like he seems only kind of half focused on pushing you out, so he's not really listening whenever you try and start straight up a conversation.
Oh, when he does that, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I understand. I know the feeling. You're not bad. You're slightly better than the rest.
Yeah, I'm looking for Rain.
Same.
All right. What is Amelia doing? By the way, Nora gave you an answer to that question.
Following Chase.
All right.
I'm
Unless-
following Rowley.
And I was gonna say, unless Chase doesn't want to be followed, in which case I'm also looking for Rain.
All right.
Cool,
So
we're
party
all
goes
looking
looks
for
for
Rain.
Rain. So where are you looking for Rain?
Uh,
I follow Z.
I'm going to do what I always do. I know where he ran off last, so I'm gonna start tracking.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know that Rain was with Thyra. You know where Thyra hangs out the most.
Yeah, so let's start hanging over there.
Yeah, let's head that way.
So I'm guessing you head to the library.
Yes.
Yep.
Met her at every point in this thing, other than today. All right.
And even
so,
then, we didn't actually meet her; we just saw her.
We met her outside once when she told us to.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys make it to the library,
Ow!
and the lions immediately do their thing of, "What do you seek?"
We're looking for Rain, our kid we're looking after.
Yeah, they don't bother listening to the kid we're looking after and start talking over you.
Damn it.
They tell you directions to where Rain is.
Sweet.
Wonderful. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe we
You
actually got
follow
the
the
next
directions to the letter, or do you
Yeah.
let them
Mhm.
do it?
No, I am following to the letter if I have them.
I didn't.
Falcon
Yeah, they
wants
did that.
to
They did. They
explode.
did fill it into your mind, so you do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I answered it, so they would have talked to my brain.
So you make it to bookshelves. Like it leads you to the right place, and you're at bookshelves.
Yay.
There is no
Rain.
Rain or Thyra.
Rain!
Was there a
Hey,
fucking
Lions,
secret
where's
wall or
Rain?
something?
I walk into the bookshelves.
The bookshelf is very physical, and
Ooh.
immediately you hurt your nose walking into.
Okay, that's not a.
Oh,
not a
that's what
fake
happened
wall.
to your nose.
It's normal again.
I'm bringing it
Shit.
around.
Yep. And as you
Um,
get close to the bookshelf, like the one you walk into, you read the spine like right in front of you, just because it's there,
Oh no.
and it says "Rain, Patterns in the Empire."
Ooh, it's a weather book. Get it? Because. Oh.
You have 4 brain cells. And they're really struggling.
By the way, do Theo and Chase, do you guys follow them
Yeah,
like to the letter, just following after their path?
Sure.
I
Okay.
have no reason not to.
All right. Well, I guess let's go back to the other place. Shit, I don't know where that was.
At this kind of point.
You. Motherfucker.
What am I? Listen, I didn't do it. Okay, Rain knows where Rain.
Rain is!
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm loving the circular logic there. So if he knows where he is, then we just need to find him and ask him where he is, and then we'll be able to find him.
Izzy, do you want to ask for the other person that you saw Rain
Yes,
with?
I'm asking for Thyra.
Yeah,
This is my shit.
unsurprisingly, it gives you better directions, and you guys find Thyra in her little corner.
Okay.
Still ranting and raving about Riley's fucking circular logic.
Well,
See, that's, if we ask for Rain, and then Rain knows where he is, so we'll find Rain.
he always just got his head lowered in defeat.
Fucking.
You guys find Rain and Thyra. She's kind of like not paying attention to him at the moment, but he seems to
Oh,
be
boy.
like, content with just sitting on the floor and reading a book.
Hey,
Hey,
Rain.
Thyra, how you been?
Rain just kind of like he's laying on the floor, just kind of like wiggling his legs back and forth.
He's adorable.
And he just kind of looks up.
Do you know where Rain is?
Hey,
I'm going
enough
to
of that.
smack
He
you.
looks confused.
Like, I'm gonna
Hey, Rain.
hit you on the arm.
I was told
Fuck you.
you might know where someone who can identify magic items is.
Thasyra is literally all she did when we had her was do that and save Drake. The only two things.
Oh shit! The Syra!
Yep.
You identify a magic item for me.
Thasyra, can you kill me?
Unfortunately, she's not willing to waste magical energy killing you today. She apologizes.
Fair.
Another day.
You know what? Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yep. So she pulls her identifying stone out from one of her bags. And tells you to just set the item you want identified on the table.
I do
Set it.
that while keeping a finger on the hilt.
Fucking weirdo.
All right. She kind of gives you a curious look, but
Listen,
doesn't
I'm
say
worried
anything.
about it.
What do you mean worried about it? Is someone gonna
I'm
come
just-
steal it?
Look, I don't know. What if the table disappears and the sword with
What
it?
are you talking about?
Well then, I don't know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, Thasyra just kind of waves it off. She doesn't mind.
Fucking insane.
So about a minute later, she tells you everything about the sword that you already knew. That it is able to burst into flame and 6 times a day, I think, something like that, 5 times a day.
There's like a little bit of a gem on the hilt. There was a drow who added that. Any idea what that might do?
She just kind of she seems to be kind of looking at something like in the middle distance, like almost like someone kind of reading something that isn't there. And she tells you that indeed that does edit the effect slightly.
Maybe it'll burn
Oh,
twice as bright, but only half as long.
She tells you that at least once a day. Well, it has 2 additional effects that she is noting. Once a day, any flame that you can create from this thing. So if you burn something, you can control that fire as if it were kind of the sword, is the best way she can explain it, at least without going into magic. The other one is basically the ability to produce flame. Like if you touch the hilt, then you can make a ball of fire and then throw it at someone.
Mitchell's
twice a day.
finally giving me fire spells. It only took a year and a half. I'm
Oh,
finally
fire spells.
getting magic
Should have played a fucking
spells.
magic.
Yeah, by the way, those both regenerate at dawn, and the sword has to see the sun. Or she corrects herself. The piece of the foci has to see the sun.
Okay, can you tell if it has any negative effects? Like maybe he is also fucking with me.
Wouldn't be that hard.
As far as she can tell, there are no additional negative.
All right, works for me. Thanks, Asira.
She nods and tells you for old time's sake that she won't charge you for this.
All right, I was ready to pay, but you're the best.
Yep.
And I do finger guns.
She does not respond with finger guns.
I mean, I would.
You die.
That would be fucking rad as hell if she did, but
But she's a lame-o.
I assumed as much. Oh.
Not even giving finger guns.
Listen,
ever
I was
part of
thinking
this
about
party?
going over and hugging her, but I'm sure I'd get my whole body blasted by 30 spells, so I'm good.
God, it'd be so funny though.
It
So-
would be.
Rain goes and packs up the book as well as the other implements and whatever else he has out. And then stands
Okay.
up to follow you guys.
Thanks for looking after him too.
Yes, thank you.
She nods. Should bring him back. I'd be very curious to see how he progresses.
All right.
We'll cross
So,
that bridge
I
when we get
guess-
there. What? So we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Oh, okay. I just didn't hear what you said. All right. So, I guess we should go to Drake and then plug this key in to fucking have another fun blackout adventure.
And maybe you. I got shit to do. I got magic items to buy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of done with this area for now, so.
Okay.
But I kind of want to buy a magic item.
Well, you make your choice. I'm gonna go start heading off to that tower.
I kind of want to follow. Yeah, I'll follow. Fuck it.
I'm gonna leave this place.
All right.
Or try to.
I'm gonna take a 5-minute break just to kind of go get a drink and go to the bathroom, etc. And then we will
Okie
come
doke.
back and do the monies.
It's all about the money.
Yep, and then
Money,
probably
money.
end in not too much longer. I will be back.
I wonder, are we going to level up after this?
Yes,
I
I
did say
think
after
so.
we get the key.
I hope so.
I'm gonna fucking feet.
How do I get it?
Actually, no.
What do I get at
I've been
8?
waiting for this level for so long.
Well,
What
get
do
this
you
level,
get?
aside from just the normal?
I get 20 charisma. That's what I get.
Oh.
Oh, that's a PogChamp.
Oh, shit. I get ability score improvement. Okay, yeah.
I also
So I
get
need
an
to figure out what I'm doing.
invocation, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Did I decide I was going to do 2 more strength? I think I did. I think I wanted to max out strength.
I already have maxed out decks. I don't know what to put it into. Maybe I'll put it into mobile. That's the classic.
I kind of wish I could change one of my features that I got because it's pretty bad, but
What was it?
athlete. I thought we'd be doing more running and jumping.
That feats courage.
Hey, listen, this was my first time like playing, and I took that. I think I took that at level 4, so like over a year ago. So
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
maybe I can convince Mitchell to let me make a deal with the devil and swap out my feet.
If I have any more fucking deals with the devil in this party, I'm going to start killing party members. Not doing it.
Listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
Usually,
Alright.
athlete is.
Yeah, you didn't
You
expect
can-
it, did you?
I didn't. I don't have anything.
Athlete is good if you plan to have like a lot of verticality and ventures with climbing.
Yeah, I didn't know we wouldn't be. So
Why did you automatically expect that we would?
I don't know. It seemed cool.
You know, the problem that I have is that I look at the feats, I'll think, wow, this is really cool, and just waste all my ability or attribute improvements on feats.
So I'm at the point where I don't really need any more attribute improvements. Because
I'll
like
just get-
my main stuff is at 20 and my secondary is already at 16. It's like I don't know what the
I'll
fuck
just
to
get
do.
magic initiate.
Oh, I know what I need to get. I need to get alert. I'm paranoid, so I'm never gonna be surprised again. Fuck you all.
I think
And
I'm
you
just gonna
fuckers
do
tries
the.
to kill me.
I think I'm just doing my 2 strength because I want to max out my strength.
Never be Conwares by you fucks.
Alright, I don't get another invocation.
Maybe I'll just take 20 intelligence.
But I do get another spell, and that's always good.
Oh, I actually just remembered. I get to be fast because I get to take dash actions and bonus actions.
Oh,
I get to be a fast boy.
fancy.
So if I want to chase someone down, that'll help. I've done it, I
What do
think,
I
like
get?
3 times.
What do I get at 9th? Oh, indomitable. Okay, that's okay.
I am back.
Hey,
Oh,
I was
or are
wondering, can
you?
I make a deal with the devil and switch one of my fucking garbage feats that I never ended up needing that I chose at level 4 because I'm a dumbass?
What feat do you want to switch?
Athlete. I fucking hate it.
Boy Rally, have I got someone for you to talk to?
Hey, Mitchell.
We can deal with that later. We were just
Mitchell, how do you
talking
feel about party killing?
Honestly,
Bizarre question.
it's got time left, so like we're not that far away from the end. So the feat is about to become useless anyway.
Next session
Yeah,
is,
but I want it to be. I want to get like a useful one until then.
You know
You can
what?
think about it and let me.
You have to
make a deal
live
with
with
the
your
devil
decision.
later.
Well,
Well,
think about athlete, just like for jumping and climbing.
Yeah,
don't do
that's literally the point of Alpha.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I was a big dumb babby D&D player who didn't know left from right. All right.
Well, here I'll make you a deal. Seeing as you guys are going to be getting a feat, like
I
at
was
the end
gonna
of the
put 2
session,
in strength. Yeah.
so
What's your deal?
you can burn it.
What do you
But
mean
I
by
didn't
burn
get
it?
anything in return. Yeah.
Well, I'll let you get rid of the feat, but you basically have to spend both this and the next level or this and 8. No, that's mean. You basically can't pick this level will have to be a defeat. The last level 4 will be turn into ability scores pretty much.
So,
you only get one
but that
change,
wouldn't.
though?
But that wouldn't make any. That would be literally the same as me just not doing anything for this level. Because I don't not want athlete, so there's no point in doing that. Because I'm just gonna put 2 in strength this
Well,
level anyway. So
I think he's saying
Basically,
you
you're
get a feat
swapping a
and
feat,
2
yeah.
strength.
You get that. You just don't get 2 feats.
so I can swap the feat and I can do the strength.
Yep.
But I can't get 2 feats. Okay, yeah, that's what I was planning on doing anyway.
Yep.
Okay, I'll choose something that makes sense. I'm not gonna do like fucking magic initiate. Well, actually, that would make sense though.
Do it.
But I'm not doing that.
Yeah, as long as you have the prereqs, I'm fine with it. So.
All right, cool.
All
Thank
right,
you.
cool.
Wow.
I'm putting a single level into Warlock. Ignore the fact I don't have the prereqs.
I'm putting a single level into wizard. Ignore the fact that I have 0 intelligence and -1 wisdom.
You have more than 0 intelligence. I would be dead.
I have 10 and 8. Sorry,
Yeah,
I meant
plus
modifier.
plus 0.
Plus 0.
Anyway.
Plus 0 is still more than 0. Approximately plus 5 more than 0.
It's shopping time.
So, you guys are going to head over to the one with the floating butterflies around it?
Hell yeah. At least me and Z. I think the other 2. What were you 2 doing?
I'm leaving.
Amelia, what are you doing?
I'm I'm following Chase.
Oh my god.
No,
You guys are out of here.
Amelia's like, I'd like you. Falcon's like, I don't think I'd
I
like you as
like
much
you.
as that, but
I think Falcon now has like 3 different shadows.
all right. So you guys are gonna head back to the inn or something else?
I don't
unless
know, man.
unless Birdman doesn't want to be followed, I won't like.
Unless Birdman.
I love that.
No, I don't give a shit if you follow me. I'm all for. I'm gonna look for that motherfucker with the magic board again.
You really want that guy, huh?
I don't like him.
It's like a full fucking city, dude.
I know.
That's like if I went to the woods, I'm like, I'm gonna find that fucking deer I saw 2 weeks ago.
I have literally nothing better.
Ironically,
to do
you
with my
have a
time.
better chance at finding that deer because it
Yeah.
probably won't leave the area unless it's migrating than finding this guy in a city of like several 100,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find that guy, and I'm gonna try to find that other guy that was pissed at him. Maybe he'll know something.
All right.
Double my chances.
I don't have locate person on me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You also
Hey,
have never
also-
met the person, so.
You also
Hmm.
probably want to
Well,
get locate object.
I think I
relatively
just need I just need the like a description of the person or something that person owns.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, I'm gonna go with probably at least starting the buying process.
And yeah.
Shopping spree.
Shopping.
So, you guys walk up to the thing, and rather than having any sort of like, it has a symbol on the tower, above the door, as all the other ones do. This one kind of looks like it looks kind of like a human, like a bald human head with like pink lines kind of radiating out of it, like in circles, like radiating out that way, like a pool rather than lines, like a sun. Anyway, but underneath that, kind of hanging like about a foot into the doorway, like you guys will have to duck a little not to walk into it. It has a sign that it's like a shop sign, a wooden sign just sticking on a pole. That has it has literally like a 90 and then painted in pink, and it says Enchanter's Corner.
Enchanter's
Interesting.
Corner.
Gross.
You're
Shut
not
up,
there.
Shadow Boy. Birdman.
Magic items are for babies.
Yeah, you know what else is? Fucking packed with goddamn bitches.
Yep. Good thing I'm a baby.
Ah, fuck, you got me.
Anyway, so I'm guessing you guys walk up to the door.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Makes
gonna
it
come all the way
normal.
here and then back out because I see a fucking sign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the butterflies kind of that are moving around, and now that you're closer, you can tell that it's not just two. There are certainly two that seem to be interested in you, but there are more than that. The more you look, you seem to notice another one every time you look again.
Bizarre.
Yeah. So when you guys step up to the door, whoever's kind of in front gets the mental ping.
Probably not me.
I tend to take the lead in a lot of situations where I shouldn't, so
Yeah.
stands to reason. Fuck, what was her name again? We're here to buy magic items.
All right, the door just swings open on its own, and you see as far as you can tell, pretty ordinary-looking shop.
Look at that, easy peasy. Let's head in.
It has a long counter that leads all the way around in kind of an L. You guys are at the bottom of the L, pretty much. And shelving units. There's nothing on them, but it looks like a shop otherwise.
All right. Well, I guess just
Yeah.
head in.
Browse the wares.
Except there are no wares.
Browse my own ware.
There are two people in the shop when you guys enter, one of which is a fairly, at least to you anyway, he's old, but he's an elf who's just barely an adult. You'd guess he's probably no more than 150. Who's basically looks exhausted.
No.
He has an identifying crystal sitting on the desk, on the counter, above him, because he's sitting down below it, and is it's pretty clear he's cast that spell a few too many times.
You look quite tired, old boy.
He just looks up at you for a moment, gestures towards the counter where the other person is standing, and then goes back to muttering magical words.
Wonderful.
Yep. And standing at the other side of the shop is herself.
Ah, you look familiar.
Yep. Caziveas.
Kazuveus.
Yep.
All right. I mean, would you like to
She
take the
does-
lead on this one, Riley? Because I feel like it's going to be a poor idea if I do.
Looking to buy some magic items.
Her tail is flicking around a lot in comparison to normal. And she does have a massive kind of manic smile on her face.
Oh boy.
This is where most people would regret past decisions, but I don't care.
She's lost it, boys. Abort mission.
Back out, back out! Cut your losses!
Yep. What sort of items are you looking to buy?
Jesus, you're fucking excited. A bow of the magical variety, preferably.
Well, seeing as we only sell magical items here,
Also of the non-cursed variety.
we only have a few cursed items in stock. However, we are unwilling to sell them to anyone unpracticed.
Are
in
you
curse
willing?
handling.
Are you willing to buy a cursed item by chance?
Depends on the cursed item.
Okay, it's a cursed bow.
She just points over at the elf, who like looks at you for a moment, like, please,
Tears.
please don't.
I'm so sorry. I need to get rid of this thing, man. I'm so sorry.
So I'm guessing you pull it out of a bag or
Yes, I will take it.
the bow holster, scabbard.
I assume it's just slung over me. I'm just not attuned to it.
Yeah. And as you're handing it over the counter, like literally jumps out of your hands and floats over to her.
All right, what the fuck?
Not gonna give this to him. He's too tired.
Fuck it up.
She goes and just kind of runs her hands along it, looking at it carefully. And about a minute later, she goes and nods. Not gonna buy this one.
Any specific reason why, or?
Because this thing has a mucho massive curse on it, and I ain't touching it.
Thank fucking Christ I got rid of that shit!
Yeah. You should probably just fucking dispose of it.
If I keep it you know what? I might need it later, though. I still don't know whether or not I'm going to end up having to kill Chase. I'm very realistic, alright?
All right, hold on. Let's see what spells require verbal components. That one.
Most of them.
Minor illusion doesn't. Ooh.
Oh, you can have an illusion of yourself not being shot. Woo!
God damn it. Green Flame Blade needs it. Oh, it's over.
Oh yeah. There's a reason I've kept it this long. Like, everything needs fucking verbal components. It's so hype. It's an action to rip it out.
Dude, Counterspell only needs somatic components. Look at that.
Oh, you'll be able to counter
Nice.
my 3 spells.
Counter my arrow.
And counter my dog ripping your head off.
Easy.
Alright, so, not gonna buy that. That's fine.
Honestly, it'd be more work to get it decursed and sellable than, actually getting it. So, yeah, not
Fair
gonna take it.
Alright. Here, let me just throw that into the item description real fast of Mondo cursed.
Yeah.
Alright,
Now it's also canon that Spanish is a language in Mitchell's campaign.
Mucho Mondo cursed. So, I guess just a magic bow.
It should be mentioned that both Chase's and Mitchell's campaign are canon in Time Cops.
Time
does
Cops
that
is not
work?
canon in theirs, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, no.
The favor is not returned. Rest in peace.
Though, honestly, to be fair, it would make some amount of sense, but that's for another day. Anyway, she asks what kind of effects you're looking for a magical bow.
Kill shit.
Yeah, preferably one that makes it easier to kill shit.
Are we all here, or is it just Hayes?
No, it's just,
No.
just.
No.
Unless you stayed to
Me
look
and
at
Riley.
magical items.
Yeah, you could have
Oh.
stayed.
I also
Yeah,
need something
it
that
is up to
makes
you.
my fucking
You don't
dog's
have to
attacks
follow me.
magical.
I don't think other than using the wand to move the undead, I haven't used any magical items.
Yep.
I don't think I want them.
And that wand basically like regenerates itself every day. So
Yeah.
as long as you don't keep moving it up too much more, you will have no issues. Anyway, she asks you several more questions about specifically what kind of enchantments you'd like on a bow to make it more deadly. 'Cause more deadly is not enough information.
Something that makes it hit significantly harder. With, I don't know, fucking. Probably anything with nature related. I don't fucking know, man. I'm not a fucking magic item expert. I just use them and I kill shit. What do you want from me? Also, ideally, something that makes it to where my animal companions' attacks are magical. Because I've been desperately needing one of those.
Yep, she does have those. She actually just gestures toward one of the shelves, and several different pairs of fangs appear on it.
Which is the cheapest pair?
They don't have a thing on it, so it's entirely based on visual.
I am asking her.
She
I am
there
Very
are
simple.
there are 3 there. One made out of gold, at least looks like it's made out of gold. One that looks like it's made out of some sort of black substance, and one that is made out of basically, as far as you can tell, iron. Like not steel, like iron.
Oh. I'm assuming the
Tells
iron
you
is
that
the
the-
cheapest.
Yes, the iron is the cheapest.
And
It
what
is also,
gives-
of course, the weakest enchanted.
That's fine. I'm assuming this is just going to effectively, out of game terms, I'm assuming these are giving like +1 or something like that.
One of them does that.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the iron one.
The other one do not do. Yeah, the other 2 do something.
So I'm going to ask what those 2 do, because I can make an assumption about the first.
Yeah, the first one literally just makes your mount. Yeah, well, they could do that, but they will make an animal be able to attack via magical means, mostly through their bite.
Yes.
Well, bite, claws, hooves, etc. As long as you put it on where that location is, it'll figure itself out. The other 2, the black thing has some anti-magic stuff.
Anti-magic.
Yes, it is also incredibly expensive.
How expensive? I'm assuming excessively on my price range.
Yeah, over
Alright,
1,000
cool.
gold easily.
Hey, I've got 1,100 gold.
Yeah, it's over that. The gold ones, she basically doesn't even bother explaining. They're they're way out of your price range.
All right, how much are the normal ones then?
The normal ones are only 500.
Oh, I am fucking paying that instantly. I need my fucking animal companion to have magic attacks. The fact that it wasn't fucking given is the most annoying shit on earth.
All right. So yeah, it just appears on the counter.
All right, grab it.
All right, make a wisdom save.
Is this cursed?
No, just make a wisdom save. All right. You hand over 550 rather than the 500 price.
I'm sorry, what?
She looks at you like surprised. We agreed on 550.
No, we didn't.
Roll a wisdom save. Yeah, you're pretty sure you agreed on 550.
You are a motherfucker, Mitchell.
It's an
You-
enchanter. No,
You want to help me out here, really? You fuck. You
Can I do anything to help?
Yep,
roll
I
a
think
wisdom
it's
save.
550.
Can
What
I?
a
Or no?
Yeah,
fucking
you can roll a wisdom save to try and remember.
Okay. Well, I'm really good at wisdom, so
Yeah, no, you're pretty damn sure it was
You
550.
can't get advantage on that. It was like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah,
no,
because
advantage would be
advantage.
3.
No, it'd be 5.
It would still be 5, but like
It doesn't
Big-
matter.
big winner.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right then. Do you have any
Do you have
cheap
any-
magic bows? Based off of new information, my price range has just gone down somewhat significantly.
Preferably 550 gold or less.
She goes and waves a hand, and the shelves literally fill with bows. Like, you know how when you go and you have, a barrel of arrows? Like, she has that with bows.
Which is the cheapest?
She points out, like, one of the smaller containers that have a few, as far as you can tell, ordinary-looking short bows and long bows.
Short bows.
Yeah. They do at least have a black thread, or at least, black for their
And
Bowstring?
what do those do?
Those have very basic magical enhancements to make it so that you can hit things easier.
That's not a problem for me.
Like, she literally explains that they don't even enchant the arrows. They make it easier to hit things with ordinary arrows.
I need something that makes the damage that I'm going to be doing to an enemy magical.
All right.
Hitting
She
stuff is
waves-
not the problem. It's stuff not caring about being hit.
She waves a hand and like 90% of the bows vanish. There's only about a dozen or so.
No, which is the cheapest of these?
She points out another trio out of those that all seem to be made out of, well, they're all made out of different wood and all have a kind of normal, like, white as their bowstring. And she tells you that those will bestow, but do not, like, buff in any other way the
Okay.
arrows that they fire.
How much would those cost?
She points out the first one, which seems to be made out of some, like, you'd guess probably oak, and says that one is 300. Points to the next one, that one's 400. That one, the second one, is made out of some kind of reddish wood. And the third one is made out of, like, kind of a white wood, and that one is 500.
So the only thing they do is they make it to where the arrows carry magic.
Basically, it enchants arrows to make them magical as they're fired.
Okay. Oh, also, I do have something to sell. I have a magic greatsword that I found a really long time ago.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right. So she just kind of brings the 3 bows onto the counter. They just kind of float a few feet in the air, and then tells you to hand the greatsword over to the elf.
I will hand the greatsword over to the elf.
All right.
And the idea is, if depending on how much money I get out of this fucking sword, I might actually get a good bow.
All right. I did have what that greatsword was.
Had it for a long time, just never actually got it identified.
I know I wrote it down. What it does. Yes, I'm pretty sure I did.
God, this
That's
fucking
the-
enchanter.
I mean, it's a fucking tiefling.
It's a tiefling enchanter.
I know.
No, duh.
I like the moment it happened, I'm like, that makes sense, but I don't have to be happy about it.
Yeah.
Hayden,
She
this is
doesn't care
this
if you're
is
happy
this is
about
like
it.
if Falcon ran a shop on steroids.
God. I'll burn
Where
this
the
fucking
hell
place
did-
to the ground way out. I mean, I won't because it's magic. And also,
Where
I would
did
just
you
get
get that
killed.
greatsword again?
I don't fucking remember. You know how long ago that was? Well, let's see. It was after we got the gems. Where did we get the gems?
Was that in Dragon's Curse?
I want to say it's Dragon's Curse, and it was a like northern greatsword.
Yeah, because you said I should wait until I sell it off until I get somewhere up north because they'll probably value it.
Yeah, it was one of
yes.
the noble houses that had a crest on it. I think it was like a southern house, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was in Dragon's Curse, I believe.
Bloody hell, where did I... I'm pretty sure I put that down, but I...
You know what? It
Nope.
could have been worse. It could have been like twice the price.
I want to say it was Kirkwald.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Kirkwald. Just not in my normal places for...
As long as it's like from the north and know everything about it.
Find sandy bottom.
I forgot I had that shop. I just read that. I don't think anyone ever walked in there. The Codfather.
The Godfather. Oh, that's
Yep.
amazing.
Fuck.
All right, what time was that? Because we need to go back.
That was Wormgorp.
I
Alright,
changed
let's
my
go.
mind.
We
I
start
changed
now. We
my
might get there
mind.
by the time we die.
Fuck Wormgorp. Fucking Wormgorp, man.
That place was great.
Love me some
Life was
Wormgorp.
awful.
It was
Yeah.
great.
I think when I get the chance, I'm gonna level the Empire.
I mean, you probably won't get the chance. It's a problem.
Mostly because the Empire will kill you.
Yeah.
Or Mercurial will.
Again.
It's only done that once. And
Yeah,
it
but
wasn't
still
real.
again.
It wasn't real, though.
Yeah, but it's still being murdered, more or less. You're still being stabbed in the head.
I'm probably not gonna get anything for this, but I'm looking for magic items as well. But I'm much
Descriptive.
significantly poorer than Z.
Well, don't worry. I'm
Yeah,
about to
just,
be even more poor.
Well, it's simple. Just get your switch out your other sword. Get another broadsword.
No,
Bastard
I'm
sword?
not switching out my other broadsword. I'm
No,
not
no,
switching out
I'm-
either one.
Isn't the one of them just normal?
Yeah, but it's important to me for other reasons.
What a bitch!
Just get a side one. One that you use for fighting. That
Use
will
my
be like a
third
keepsake.
arm.
Yep.
Well, no, just use one.
No,
of-
this one means too much for me to not fight with it.
Keeping
Well-
a weapon for sentimental reasons. What a bitch!
While I'm looking for this freaking item, and give
What about
you
the other one that you had?
an answer. Oh, I think I'm not going to find it, and I'm just going to
I think
freaking.
Oh, my other broadsword got destroyed. I had 3 originally because I got that cursed one, and the other one I forget what happened. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I threw it at the blue barrier, and it got
Yeah,
obliterated.
it sure did.
Yep.
That's
Fucking
right.
blueberry, man.
That's sentimental of you.
Well, that one didn't matter to me. Only one of them that mattered.
And then he looks at them. He's like, "Wait a minute. Wait a minute."
No.
I know
Yeah,
I
shit.
freaking wrote that damned thing down, and I can't remember where the heck I did. No, that's all the families. That's not where I put it.
I have a short sword with runes on it. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, I can also sell the magic dagger, the fireball one.
No,
Yep.
I want it.
Yeah, fucking, you can buy it from me then. If you're willing to offer more than they are, you can have it.
No.
Well, seeing as it's going to have a massive debuff for the price they're willing to buy it from you.
Also, the
Yeah,
way
but
I have,
they also don't have the chance of fucking nuking me.
Yeah.
That's true. I also apparently have a purple crystal
How we
spear
doing?
and a purple crystal disc.
Those weren't magic. Those were just things from like
No,
the
they
bugs that
weren't, but
attacked
they're
us.
cool.
Okay.
Matt?
I can't freaking remember where it is. And they are willing to give you.
Do I have anything that's magic? Not really.
Hey, you have a sword.
I mean, yeah, but
The sword's not gonna let him sell it.
The sword's a bitch.
yeah, agree with that.
You don't even think about selling.
Oh no.
That thought doesn't exist.
I think about selling it.
You do.
Yes, but it's not yours. So.
Yeah, I also don't think about selling it because I can't really sell something that isn't mine. It's not have a clean conscience.
All right.
I
What
would.
kind of she asks you the same question when you ask her for magic items? Like, what specific type of items are you looking? As she's shown, she has like hundreds.
Yeah, I'm
It's
looking
not like
for...
saying I want magic items is literally like I want food. Great. What do you want? All right.
I need...
It's like saying I want something that's alive. Oh, really? Yeah.
All right. She is willing to give you 500 gold for that sword. The great sword.
Oh!
The great sword.
Yeah. That's still a lot.
Sure, why not?
All right.
I'll hand over the great sword. Let me guess, 450 is what I get.
No, you get 500.
What? You know what? I'm fine with that.
She already got her
Sure.
50 gold margin off of you.
She already fucking memed me. I'm also going to try and sell the fireball dagger. Because while it's fun, I don't want to get nuked.
Yep. She takes that one too to look at herself. And about a minute later, she tells you that she is willing to buy this.
4.
Seeing as it's fairly minorly cursed, only for 300 gold pieces.
300. I'll still take it. That's still.
That's...
All right.
You're fucking loaded.
Hand that over.
That's crazy.
Yep. She takes it. She's pretty
Okay.
sure that she'll be able to break that for almost free.
All right. So 30.
Yep.
300. I mean.
Wow.
Having a stroke. All right. Now they have slightly more money. Be cool. Any good magic bows? They're like About 1,300.
Jeez, wow.
I don't buy much except for magic items.
True.
She does have a nice bow for 1,000 that has no bowstring.
Ooh.
Hey, what's up with that?
She goes and just kind of yanks it out of the air, pulls like an arrow pretty much from nowhere, but you figure it's probably just from behind the counter, and then goes and sets it where you draw, stick an arrow to start drawing, and all of a sudden you see it sprout up a bolt of lightning where the thing starts.
Yo, what the
Draws it back.
fuck?
That's so cool.
Y'all like Zeus?
How many times can you use that a day? Because I'm dying, that's infinite.
For this particular model, and she just kind of like
Model.
gestures for a couple other. This can only be done like the bow will continue firing normally, regardless. Like it's mostly a visual effect, but it can imbue arrows with basically the ability to fire a lightning bolt once per recharge.
What does it take to recharge it?
Lightning.
Like, what?
You have to take some electrical damage, she explained.
Okay.
For it to recharge.
Wait, how much electrical?
Bow.
How much electrical damage are we talking?
Unfortunately, no one's been willing to test it.
If I test it, can I get a discount?
No.
Cowardice. If I shoot it without using that, will they still be magically imbued?
Not as far as she can tell.
Oh my god. This fucking...
That goes against the point of, yeah.
I need something.
As she explains, it is mostly for visual effect, but the ability to fire a lightning bolt is pretty potent.
Yeah, but the problem is, if I'm shooting at something where I need to hit it with magic, just one lightning bolt probably isn't going to do the trick.
La-di-da.
These tend to be a multiple strike affair.
She shrugs, throws back up into the air.
Do you have anything that will consistently make an arrow magical? So it'll deal magical damage, but also have extra effects.
She does have one bow for 1,000 gold that literally all it does is add a slight bonus to attacks and a slight bonus to damage, and that is it. However, it is the most boring thing in her entire shop. It looks, as far as you can tell, like a very ordinary.
Does
But
it
does
make
it-
the arrows...
Does it make the arrows magical consistently?
She nods. Indeed.
Okay. She's trying to sell you the fancy shit that doesn't do fucking shit.
I want the fancy shit. I just want it to be useful.
Yeah, lightning bolts, they don't do shit.
One lightning bolt.
A single lightning bolt over the course of a combat where it'll probably take like 10 hits
I
total.
like that bow. The boring bow, it's good.
Fucking Mitchell, I don't want to do the fucking bowling bow. God damn it, motherfucker. It's just a
Could
plus
you roll
one bow.
could you roll an insight for me?
Roll insight. Okay, let's roll insight.
All right. She is telling the truth that it does indeed make the arrows and the user more accurate, though she's certainly leaving something out.
All right, what's the catch? Is this one of the cursed ones?
She shakes her head.
Then what's it do?
She again, though, explains that they do not sell cursed items to people who aren't willing or able to use cursed items.
But
Well-
what's the catch with the bow?
The bow only works for a minute a day.
Motherfucker!
That sounds like a good choice. It's a good purchase.
I'll be right back.
Is it a continuous minute?
It is per fire. Like every time you fire it, it'll basically take up part of that time.
You only get, oh god,
So
10
10 shots.
Fuck, that sucks.
So it's 10 magic shots that are going to be a +1 are a single lightning bolt.
But there are others. Like, literally, she has tons and tons of bows.
There is a bow that just makes arrows magic, like you said, right? For like
Well, yeah,
500
it's worth
gold.
like 500. The problem is I want it to do the special cool shit and also make the arrows magic.
Yeah.
There has to be something in this like 1,000 bow category that fucking does that.
It explains that generally, when you're talking, that it has some sort of elemental effect as instead of it just becoming magical.
That's fine.
She smiles, goes and clicks her fingers, and another dozen or so bows pop up, all with a small, like, elemental marking.
So these do elemental damage consistently.
They're also 2,000 gold each.
I hate my fucking life.
She does have bows that will fire non-magical arrows normally, but can be effectively, for lack of a better term, augmented to fire magical arrows. She points down at Rowley's sword, like that one.
Oh, this is a magical arrow?
She doesn't even
No,
bother
Rowley.
freaking continuing that with
No,
her
it
response.
Okay. How many times per day? Typically speaking. Are we talking 1 attack, or are we talking like 4, or are we talking like 7? I don't know why those were the numbers that came into my head, but that's what we got.
It honestly depends on the bow.
Okay. How much would one cost to do that?
Once a day is, of course, the cheapest, though they do go up towards the, every shot they fire, though those are going to be well over 15. So there are ones that fire like 5 shots.
How much would those be?
Those ones are, depends on the elemental effect, anywhere between 12 to 14.
So 12. So what's one for 13? I feel like I have to ask. And what's the 12 one? Let's try and go a little bit cheap.
The 12 one is a poison shot.
Fucking so much stuff doesn't care about poison.
She says that's why it's freaking the lowest.
How much? What's the 14 one?
The 14 is a bow that fires, for lack of a better term, sonic or force.
Whoa.
Oh shit! And how many times does that fire? 5?
That one is only 3.
3.
It is, however, fairly easy to recharge.
And what do you have to do to recharge? Scream at it.
She says that's pretty close to what it is.
Oh.
What do you have to do?
You just need to get it close enough to the loud enough sound. Screaming, unfortunately, is not loud enough.
What?
That doesn't sound that easy, actually.
No, it doesn't. How often am I going to come across enough? I fucking hate buying magic items for this exact reason.
Hammer against
the
ambient is
worst.
pretty loud.
Actually, metal on metal is pretty loud.
Yeah.
Clang.
It just recharges in the middle of a fight.
She does, say that is a very definite possibility. If you're near enough to combat, that it might recharge on its own.
Yeah, but if you're using a bow, you don't want to be that close.
Yeah, but think about how well all of it has gone usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you don't even use a bow.
Yeah.
It's usually only the first 3 shots or so.
So,
Yeah, of course, the ice, lightning, and fire are all kind of in between.
1,400. Okay, you know what? We're going to go for the 1,400 one, lads.
Oh.
Wait, you have 1,400?
I had some gold iron convert. Well, actually, I've got a gem worth 100.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yep, she's willing to sell you it.
Oh, praise Jesus. got the fucking thunderstruck bow. Thunderstruck.
Yeah, the
Okay,
bow
well,
itself is fairly ordinary looking. Like it's made out of a kind of it's oak or some other kind of very basic wood. The string seems to be kind of a patterned black and white. Although, of course, on the bow itself, it has kind of where you'd set an arrow usually, since it's a long bow. It has kind of set into the hilt effectively pair of small round discs, kind of on either side.
I like
That are
symbols.
like kind of, yeah, basically. They're carved, of course, but
Yeah.
yeah. She tells you not to put your hand over those.
Yeah. Okay, got it. I like having my fingers not shattered.
Yep.
Huh. I actually got a shit ton done in this buying spree. All right.
Okay,
has,
I'm looking for.
Good news, lads. I'm down to 29 gold.
I'm looking for something that will. I don't really know what I'm looking for, but I want either like probably a helmet. But what do I want it to do? Because I don't really use much. Like, I want to say like, oh, a helmet or a ring, but I would have like a literal barrel full of rings. Wouldn't do much. Something to increase my. Oh, my AC is 10 now. Apparently, thanks, Roll20.
This is broken.
I know it keeps breaking for all my other players, and it's annoying. I want something that'll increase my armor class.
All right.
My AC,
See,
something that'll give me extra armor.
something that will make you hard to hit.
Yes. Oh yeah, something that'll make me harder to hit.
And 5 million items pop up.
Preferably a helmet or
just
an amulet
about.
or a ring that costs less than 300 gold. Let's say.
Yeah, basically the shop, like as you're describing it, the shop kind of like edits its stock. So it starts out with lots of suits of armor and rings, etc., etc. Then it moves down to just rings and amulets, along with a few pairs of bracers and a helmet or two.
300 gold and everything disappears.
Pretty much. There's a pair of helmets that.
Ooh, what do they do?
One that looks like it's a they're both like plate mail helmets. One of the ones that remains looks absolutely as ordinary as a helmet can look. Like it doesn't seem to have any magical runes or any, like it's not even very shiny. Like it's just kind of like tarnished metal helmet. The other one is exceptionally shiny. Like someone's been polishing it over and over and over again.
Obsessive compulsive.
All right.
Though,
What do they do?
yeah. The boring looking one, well, she kind of pauses for a moment and a smile
Uh-oh.
crosses her face.
Oh no, I don't like this.
She goes and she tells you that it does make you harder to hit, generally.
Except
but it makes
when it's at your head.
When you do get hit, it'll hurt more.
Nope, not doing that one.
Ah, cowardice.
Well, what exactly are hey, Mitchell, game or not? Whoa.
Is that a stroke?
Sorry, my mic just went weird. Mitchell, game terms, what does it do?
Well,
Basically, it increases your AC, but if you get crit, it's going to hurt.
Oh,
Don't like
that
those odds.
that
you
one.
get crit and nice brain, idiot.
All right, nope. All right, what's the
Yeah.
other one do?
It's the Helm of Bravery is what she's nicknamed it.
Okay.
Or the Arrogant Helm, depending on who calls it.
Mm.
The other one is it's shiny, but otherwise it looks like a normal red helm, and she tells you that it actually is just makes your eyes glow. Like it makes your eyes glow red while you're wearing it.
Raleigh wants it.
But I specifically described arm that would make me harder to hit.
She explains that things being scared of you will make you harder to hit because they won't bother attacking you.
Yeah, something we really want the tank to have. They
He's
already
not an
ignore you
adventurer.
enough.
Is there anything? That's actually a good idea. Is there anything that's cheap that makes it so things want to attack me as opposed to other people? like I want to take aggro when I want.
She
But
thinks
for
about
cheap-
it for a moment, and then clicks her fingers, and a helmet, an amulet, and a ring pop into existence.
All right.
She tells you
What's
that
the
all three
catch?
are definitely below 300. All three definitely will do what you describe.
But
And are
what
definitely
okay.
cursed.
So-
Riley looks at her and goes, "All right, I want to draw aggro."
That's pretty
So-
much, yeah. I want things to hit me instead of other people.
So like
I want to
I
taunt.
imagine those are cheap because it's not really a wanted effect, but
Yeah, typically people don't want to get
Is it-
stabbed.
is it always on?
He points at the ring and the amulet and says that it is not for them. The helm, it is as long as you're wearing it.
Okay, well fuck that.
We can just take the helmet off.
Yeah, you can take it
yeah,
off.
but like in battle, I want to be able
What,
to
like in
toggle
action?
aggro.
Just put
I
it
wanna-
on.
That's fair. Okay,
It's not
so I want to know what
fucking
they all do.
putting on a suit of plate mail.
All right.
That's true.
The helmet has a fairly low power illusion / enchantment magic on it that basically makes you look like something that the target hates,
Okay.
thereby making them want to kill you instead of other people. The targets that are like it basically affects everyone standing in a radius nearby.
All right.
Do have a chance at resisting.
Wait, everyone in a radius?
Yes, that is how she phrased it.
Ooh, nope.
Nope. All right. Next one.
Unless you want us killing you.
The amulet is similar, though it's of course activatable rather than, it's always on as long as you have it. The ring is a different thing.
What is
And
the
it will
ring?
take up all of your money. It is a 300 gold purchase.
But what does it do?
It is similar to that, though it is only single target. And there is no resisting it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He describes it kind of similar to the hate being, like that you remember anyway. Like that you basically just point the
Oh, I
ring at
remember
someone
that
and it
thing.
makes them hate you in
That's-
particular.
That's actually, yeah, I'll take that.
She does warn that it does have fritzes from now and then. There is a reason why it is so cheap. It is not technically cursed.
It's just fucky.
Yeah. Once in a while
If
it
I-
will not activate, though it doesn't run out of charge. Just continue.
Okay,
continue
all
to
right.
use
So
it.
once in a while, it doesn't work. Does it activate on its own?
She just smiles. It does
If I
not-
take it off, will
That's a
it
yes.
stop?
That's a yes.
I'm sorry, what was the...
If I take it off, will it stop?
As far as testing is concerned, yes. The effect goes off once it's
How,
undonned.
how extensive has your testing been?
Less than great, seeing as it caused targets to attempt to murder them through walls.
Through walls. That's excessive want for murder.
Well,
She nods. That is kind of the point of a ring of hatred. Yes.
okay.
That's fair, I suppose.
Mm,
Can't argue that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't unless you want to be an asshole.
can I get a discount by trading in this magical item that I have?
And I show off my ring of shield.
She just kind of carefully looks at it for about a fraction of a second and then just bursts out laughing. Like
Damn,
she
I knew
does,
it
and
was
she doesn't
magic.
stop for like a good 30 seconds. Like just keeps
Riley-
laughing and
Bro, you're
laughing.
being an idiot again.
Yes.
And then looks at
Alright.
you seriously and says, "Yes,
Wait, what?
yes,
Said yes.
You'll get a.
I will give
me
you a
dis-
discount
Yeah,
of
it'll be
1
free.
gold piece.
Ooh.
That ring is junk."
A singular piece.
Oh, one gold. But what
She
if
describes
what
that
if
that
it's-
ring is also a ring of a certain kind of protection, and just kind of vaguely chuckles.
Thank you.
what? Is it a sex thing?
No.
I figured it'd be better if I left the gap.
I'm sorry. I really wanted to say it was too good. I'm gonna
That was
hold on to
great.
my sex ring.
It does not do that.
God, not the cock ring.
I'd like to start
Oh, I'm
stabbing my
done.
party members.
I'm done. All right.
Is it a
So,
sex thing? Jesus Christ.
All
It's a
right,
valid question. God damn it.
Is it?
No,
Is it a
she
valid
has an
question?
entire part of the shop specifically for those, and she's not going to
Ooh.
show you.
Damn.
Hey, how much do I have to pay for a sex thing? That's
More than you
exactly
have.
how to
This
phrase
isn't-
it.
I don't think this is that kind of campaign.
Maybe
Right.
not for you.
Fuck. All right. Sure. I'll pay the 300 gold for this ring.
All right. Yep, she gives you the ring.
Cool. 300 gold.
She tells you that the command word is also a
What-
little
what is
hard
it?
for most people to speak, seeing as it's
Oh, God.
required to speak it in Draconic.
Hey, he's fine.
Oh. In Draconic?
Yep.
Yeah, Dracon.
Easy.
Oh, sweet. What's the word?
Let's speak.
Fear.
Fear.
Yep.
And
Sweet. Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, now you say it targeting her.
no.
And fucking die.
You know, if I were to, I would die because it wouldn't work on her, but she'd kill me anyway.
Just for
Or she'd
trying.
laugh. You don't know.
That is, fair enough.
Only one way to find out.
So,
Boom,
ring
fear.
of hate. Fear is the word. Okay.
Hey, try not to set in any conversation.
I think I have to be like targeting, like actively attempting.
Well, she did say it was fucky, so
Yeah.
I repeat what I said. And also when you asked if it would randomly go, if like it would go off on its own, she did give a smile that made me nervous.
I'm gonna
I'll come back.
buy
to it.
a chain later and tie it around my neck, and then I'll just put it on when I need it.
She does tell
Why
you
just
that
put it in,
neither
like,
of the
a
items.
pocket?
Neither of the items that you guys have bought require attunement. They will just function
Oh.
immediately.
Hey, I
Sweet.
bought 2 items. Not 3.
All right,
Assuming
that's
that one
fine. I'll just shove it in my pocket then. Yeah, sweet. All
Well,
right, so I got
the
fucking-
fangs require attunement, but they're fangs.
Yeah,
No duh.
they're big old chompers.
Otherwise, they won't work.
It's like my dog has too much else he needs to fucking attune to.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right. Well, thanks.
Yes. 'Twas a pleasure doing business, or whatever people say.
That's
Yep.
good.
And then you guys
Once
appear
she's-
outside.
Once she's in her like zone where she wants to be, she's like totally great. A
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit fucky, but
A little bit of a
you know,
bitch,
all
but you know.
all shopkeepers are to a degree. This one just has magic.
yay.
Can't
Man,
wait to
I'm-
learn that the requirements for this to recharge this force thing is like super loud.
There's literally only like Thunderwave.
Thunderstruck! If it
Just
doesn't
run
do sonic
Thunderwave.
damage, it isn't actually loud enough.
All right.
Alright,
Yeah,
probably
well,
back to the end then.
I'll head back
Gosh.
to the inn. Yeah.
Shit.
Hmm.
You know what would be useful with that?
What?
Booming blade.
Fuck's Booming Blade.
Exactly what it sounds like.
But what does it do specifically? Like, you know what? Whatever. Thanks, team. Really, that when I fucking need you.
It booms.
Gee, thanks, Riley. You know what? I'm about to test out what my fucking new bow does. You're about to hear real loud boom, motherfucker.
I want to go apologize to Serena as soon as I can.
All
Oh,
right.
she's gone. She left.
That's about right.
Fair.
Yeah. So after that, you guys are gonna head back to the inn. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we're gonna combine the 2 pieces of the key. Or I am.
Mhm.
Well, in the meantime, you do have a Amelia and Falcon off
Yeah.
gallivanting elsewhere.
Yeah, I was just saying that for future reference.
So we're going to make sure everyone's in the vague room.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So wait
I'm not
until
gonna be like,
nighttime.
fuck these stupid idiots. Hope they aren't doing something important that this could fuck up.
Falcon's
Idiots.
pickpocketing someone and just falls asleep, hand in their pocket.
No, they didn't like a fight with the city guard. They just fucking pass out mid-fight.
I think the guard would just be like, "Oi, that's convenient," and just handcuffs.
Someone's like trying to mug them. Just Man.
Anyway, to be fair, you guys don't know what happens when you guys are asleep, so
Yeah, I remember it was last time we did it. We woke up, I think, like 12 hours later.
Something like that.
all right.
We did it in a day, and we woke up like the next morning or something insane.
So, after traveling around for a bit, you guys all gather back into the inn and attach the keys together, and they slap together all on their own after you bring them close enough. And then you guys level up to 8. Yay! But no. Well, there's no dream, but there is a Mercury. And that's where we're going to end.
What's up, bitch?
All
Yeah,
right.
so she basically pops
Did
in, just kind of like laying down on beds, and just goes, "What's up, guys? What's up?"
Did I get to apologize to Serena at least?
Or
Or did I not see her?
Yet. No, you haven't seen
Okay.
it.
All right.
So
Stop
I'm
quoting that.
thinking of getting Savage Attacker for
That's a
my
good one.
feet. Is that cool?
Yeah, as long if you swap it out for one or another, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm just swapping out for it. I thought it because I don't need that. Garbage.
And you wrote down what your magic sword does now, right?
I have that in my notes. It says all the way at the top.
Yeah.
Any flame you
Takes-
create with it, you can control as if it was the sword, and
Once a
the ability
day.
to produce a flame. A flame like a ball of fire and throw it at someone once per day. Regen at dawn, has to see the sun.
That is
Right.
both effects.
Yeah, so they each have one, right?
Force bow is 3 times, right?
Yep, force bow is 3 times, and you can control the flames you create with it once a day, and you can create like basically little balls of fire to throw at people twice a day.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
So they're 1 and 2, but
I don't
and
think
it's once a day, not like regen. Like it does have to see dawn, not any other sun. She does specifically tell you that if you wake up later, then too bad. The sword goes, "I don't care. That's dumb, son. Not doing that."
What if I'm sleeping outside though?
As long as the sword is out of the sheath, then it will do it on its own.
Okay, cool.
It will be, because you sleep with it like a child.
Basically.
All right.
Hey, what should I
So,
write down
yeah.
for the force thing? Just switches force to force, or switches damage to force damage or something.
Yeah, basically. Or no, actually, it deals its normal damage plus a d6 of force.
Oh, hype.
That's good.
The arrow, by the way, while it's being affected by that, is of course magical damage.
Yeah.
And by the way, I will freaking be paying attention to how you're shooting that. If you shoot it too fast, then I will have a risk of you accidentally putting your fingers in the way.
I mean, the good news is I only attack one, so there's only so fast I can shoot.
Yep.
Having an animal companion. And also, I'm assuming the.
Because she was being honest about that particular aspect of if you put your fingers in the way and try and activate it, it'll be bad.
Finger meat shatter.
This is, finger will be gone, is what it is.
All right, I'm assuming magic teeth just make the.
Yeah, it literally
Attack
just
magic.
makes. Yeah, that's all. It doesn't add any additional bonus.
I'm fine with
That's
that.
really nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Magic attacks.
I
Woohoo!
was gonna say we can all do magic shit now,
Look, it'll also
Oh.
take, you know,
except for Drake.
yeah, it'll take a long rest basically for.
I was going to say,
15
speak for
to-
yourself.
That's fine.
Your gun is partially magical.
I just realized The gun!
What?
Now I recharge my thing. Because the gun's super fucking loud.
Oh.
Yep.
That's right.
I'm actually fucking retarded for not realizing that.
I love Drake.
Yeah, I can guarantee the gun is definitely loud enough to recharge that thing.
That's really Drake
Yep.
can give you recharges.
Yep.
If
I'm
Drake
gonna
ever gets
stop
into
recording
combat.
now.
It won't, like, you do have to be close enough.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
Like, you can't be, like, 60 feet away and Drake's gun goes off and then all of a
But
sudden...
yeah,
It wouldn't be
Well,
loud.
yeah, but-
Yay!
In the ideal scenario, we are both firing not too far away from each other.
It's just a reminder that his gun is shorter range than yours.
Yes.
So,
For now.
yeah.
Uh,
By the way, Nora, did you freaking miss the extra other thing that you got as a idea?
Oh,
I
you
know
mean
that
the
you had
flashlight?
that as an idea. Yeah. I'm making a blatant freaking thing in game
Yeah.
for you to have that.
So I remember, like, a while ago, I looked for, like, the components. I'm like, I looked
Yeah.
for, like, a crystal or something, but I'm like, oh, I couldn't find anything.
Yeah, if you want to, you can buy that crystal.
Oh,
Either
so you,
way,
make,
In
yeah.
that district.
you need to make that one thing into an underbarrel flamethrower.
What do you think I was trying to do?
Hell yeah.
I'm so excited.
That's why I wanted to. I was gonna go to buy like a tank, use my alchemist powers to get like a better fuel source.
Fucking fuck
Make
me up
an
with
napalm.
fire, my dude.
By the way, Nora, if you want to spend like 15 gold and just buy the crystal off that guy, or buy a different
That's what I
crystal.
want to try to do. I want to try to either try to write down it like, oh hey, can you give me that blueprint or something? Could I buy it off you? But
if
it's
you
like
want to
shoot
just
you
buy
go.
that, you can build the rest of it. And the light
Uh,
source isn't hard. So you just need to buy the crystal. That's the thing.
Does the force bow have any cool name?
Not that
Gold force
now
bow.
that she told you. The ring is not all that interesting either. Ring of Hate.
Really, how much
Yeah.
gold do you have for me?
You don't know that.
Okay, never
The
mind.
the force bow, like now that like as you're kind of like looking at it, you do read. She didn't actually give it a name, but like as you're kind of looking it over, underneath where those like weird two circle things, they look like speakers, by the way, basically.
Yep.
Underneath, kind of between those, on the not the sinew, the bowstring side of the bow, like the inside of it.
Yep.
Says Sounder as the what you guess would be the name.
Alright. I don't like that name, so I'm changing to the subway.
The subwoofer is so good.
Yeah.
All right.
It's better than
Drake,
Sounder.
It's 20 gold is what I would have for you once we actually talk about it.
By the way, Sieg is happy with your name for it.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh my god, even better. Accidental genius.
All right, that's perfect. All right, I'm going to stop recording now.
Yep.
Sweet. So I'm not rolling for HP because fuck my luck. I'm at 73. Yay.
Yep. So you guys are all at level 8.
Actually, fuck, what do I get? It's a 6?
Yep. I'm finally at 20
No, 6
strength.
plus 7.
So
60.
all my attacks do more damage now. And I get to roll my dice twice, one per turn, to choose the better. I have advantage on the damage roll.
Yeah. It's a good one, man.
It is. I'm fucking shocked I didn't pick it immediately. I don't know what I was fucking thinking. Oh, I'm a fighter. I'm gonna be fucking athletic and be able to run up walls. What the fuck?
Can't even run up walls. You fucked up that part.
I couldn't. Yeah, I can't even do that. That's the problem. I was trying, but I couldn't. Oh, jeez.
Took the wrong turn at a monk. Alright. Wow, Wood Elf magic is fucking garbage, huh?
Hey, Mitchell. I have a question for you.
Sure.
My alignment is chaotic good. That,
Mhm.
Do you think that makes sense, or would you say I'm more of a neutral good?
I hate to tell you, but the chaotic ain't moving anywhere. But
All right. Oh, never mind. I'm a pyromaniac. You're right.
yeah.
Never mind. All
If
right.
anything, you're
That's staying.
chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
What I meant.
But I don't think you've
the
done
curse-
enough to freaking move it.
How long until
Yeah.
I move down to chaotic neutral? Like
Fair enough.
like
This
4
is
levels ago?
it's pretty soon.
Hey, I did some good shit earlier. All right,
I know.
I'm trying my heart out. Just took a little while to get there.
Hey Mitchell, am I did my alignment go up?
What do you mean go up?
What?
You're
You
as up
leveled
as
up in alignment.
Lawful good
You leveled up.
plus.
Lawful or good? Lawful or gooder?
There you go.
I might just get a
And hey, I got a ring that makes it so people attack me instead of you all.
That's nice.
Maybe.
God, none of these fucking feats are actually great for me.
Well, it's a good thing you can just do the other thing and put points in abilities.
Yeah, but the only thing I can really put into right now is wisdom, which actually I did fail a couple wisdom saving throws. If I'm doing that, I'll
Are
probably
you
get.
proficient
was
in
it
wisdom
resilient?
saving throws?
Nope. You
You
get
should get that
strength
feat.
dex. I could get resilient. I might actually
you
do
could-
that.
What about
Yeah,
like a
well-
sharpshooter?
It depends on if you
Well-
want to do bonus for everything by 2 or just proficient, so +3 for saving
Yeah.
throws.
Well, the thing with sharpshooter is like it's really good when you have multiple attacks because the negative and the extra damage. The big problem is I've sunk my fucking level into having an animal companion. So I only get a single attack. So that doesn't help me very much. It's also better at earlier levels. And we're kind of leaving those early levels.
Thanks, Mitchell, for letting me swap out my fucking feet. I really, really do appreciate that.
It
Mitchell
makes sense.
Mitchell playing favorites.
Just wait.
I chose a garbage feat that I literally haven't. I think I've used it once.
Mitchell
and then
playing
I forgot about it for
favorites.
the rest of the campaign. Yeah, pretty much.
Just know
I'm
your
his
fucking abilities.
favorite.
Well, it's simple, Norix. Just wait until Mitchell starts adding a lot of verticality. You have to climb.
Then ask to change it back. I also not forget, but I don't get crits very often. So like, I get an extra dice damage roll for crits. I just never fucking get any crits.
Put that into your crit thing. Easy.
Actually, wait. did
No,
you
I
get,
do. I'm just saying, like, you don't ever see it because it's like, it never happens.
Yeah, you're fucking telling me.
What about
The
like,
only crit I get is a crit fail.
savage attacker?
What's up?
What about a savage attacker?
I did get that. Yep, that's what I
Oh, you
chose.
did? Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I
good.
said. I said I swapped it out for Savage Attacker because I want to be able to do more damage.
That's usually good if you have like a really bad roll, like in that one. You just be like, oh yeah, and you have a lucky, don't you?
I do.
Ooh,
Well, Lucky's only for a D20.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. The Savage Attacker is for damage itself, which is not something I get to use Lucky
yeah. And
on.
I looked at it for my barbarian idea, where it's like, yeah, just once a turn you can switch out one attack roll, or not
Also, my
attack roll, but a
broadsword
damage
does
roll.
2d4 plus 5 now, because fuck yeah, 20 strength.
Not doing fucking 2d6. Yeah, at this point I can do up to 2d6 plus a d8 plus 5.
Well, I get
Oh, check.
2d4 plus 5, a potential of 3 times, plus 2 more if I use, fucking, what is it? Where is
Action
that
surge.
one? Action surge. Yeah, I have that written somewhere. There it is.
Well, guess who now has plus 11
Matt-
to tinkering checks?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Jesus, dude. That's kind of crazy.
And that's the point where I pull a thing no one expects and dump a point into Rogue. Honestly, with how often I've been fucking hanging out with them recently.
If we weren't switching to Godbound, I would seriously consider multi-classing one level in like something else that gives me a nice level 1 ability. Just one level. But since we're doing Godbound, I'm like, I'm not in a hurry to fucking waste my level.
Oh, I get fleet of foot.
Oh, actually, what about like
Sprinter boy.
barbarian for rage?
By the way, just so I'll remember, the command word for the subwoofer is sound. It has to be shouted in common, elven, or orcish, and has to be shouted.
Oh god, that's so lame. All right, I can try an elf then.
Oh,
Otherwise, the bow
Yeah.
won't bother activating. AKA,
I can-
you can't use it from stealth pretty much.
That's fine.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the first shot's still gonna be okay from stealth, but he's gonna hear someone yell sound, and go, "What the fuck?" and then get hit. So what the fuck?
So, Norks, you could do like a Death and 2 Barbarian. Be a better tank and do more damage.
I'm
No,
gonna look into that. I
like-
don't think I will because I think I'm just gonna stick with fighter.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying like while you're in rage, you get resistance to like bludgeoning, slashing, piercing.
Yeah. I don't. Well, here's the problem. I want to stick with fighter, but like, I don't really get anything else good. I get indomitable, which is pretty good. Yeah, but like, that's once per day. It's basically indomitable is basically a fourth luck point. I don't know. I'm heavily considering multiclassing at this point, actually.